Welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the backyard motherfucking boys. Boys. Yeah, we're doing it. We're having it. It's happening. Mr. Road is in the house and the Quadfather.
Dude, how you held that note for goddamn at least 5 seconds. That was impressive.
Yeah, man. I learned to hold my breath underwater many moons ago. Not by choice, but by circumstance, folks.
Wasn't trying to go there with that. What is up, my Negro?
Why not? That's how I became half a man, as you can see right over here.
Right.
I didn't even change my name yet, man. People are going to be so confused. The Quadfather, notorious notoriety. Yeah, synonymous with psychotic, man. We're doing it. We're having it. It's Monday, motherfucker. The day after Father's Day. Yeah, I don't know. Did you make any babies yesterday on Father's Day? Isn't that what you're supposed to do on Daddy's Day?
Well, thank God I just took a couple of phone calls and that was it. I don't want, man, kids they're loving. They're a great thing to have, but they're a pain in the ass. Even as they get older, it doesn't never change.
Yeah. Well, I hope a bunch of you folks out in the audience knocked up a bunch of ladies and got it on, made a bunch of new children for the world to deal with. And I hope you guys had a great Father's Day. I did decide to be a little bitch and take Father's Day off. So if anybody missed out on the weekly Dabble review and is very upset with me, I don't know what to tell you guys. It was a nice day. It seemed like a good day to play hooky. So that's what we did over here at the weekly Dabble review, the show that that's the other thing too. Not a lot happened last week, right? Not too much.
Oh man,
it was a light week of stuff. So I think we might actually just save up every once in a while so we could play hooky, right?
That's right. It's all right to park the car once in a while. It's all right to pull it over, put it in the garage, and come back fresh. Now, did you have any foreign substances in your system this weekend at all or anything? Or was it just...
Of course. Always illegal substances, whatever. All the good ones, folks, the natural ones, the ones you should have.
Right. That are legal in our state. So thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're trying to follow all the laws and rules and whatnot. So yeah, we're being good little boys. That's a fact, Jack. But we like seeing things. We like seeing the walls melt, if you know what I'm saying. If you're on the same wavelength as I am, then you'll understand if you're a real man that takes real shrooms and has a lot of fun. We do it. That's right. But welcome everyone.
Each room. Yeah.
That's right. But welcome everybody in the chat. We love seeing you guys here. Dominic gets it. Yes, that is what the title was, man. Jump in the fire. That's right. Let's all get in the fire and get forged by it. Become some real men. Get strong as steel. Get hardened by the fire. And I don't mean boner. I mean like get hard as a man, a real man, walking through the valley of real men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to sound like that faggot KarmicX. What a homo, am I right?
Well, yeah, that guy. How much longer can we afford to subject ourselves to his crying online and the drunk shenanigans? It's going to be a bit much.
We're stuck with the guy till he dies on stream, mostly.
Okay. Well, he is in this Friday's death pool. So tune in this Friday.
That's right. We're gonna be firing up that segment that you used to do on your show, but we're gonna start doing it on BYB on Fridays. So stay tuned for the death pool because we love to celebrate death, destruction, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Jump on the Fire is a very good underrated Metallica song. That's a fact, Jack. Dominic,
Good old days.
all the
that album's
days are good days.
Yeah.
From the Valley of Half a Man. You wouldn't understand what it's like to be half of a man because you're not half a man. Like Quadfather is, indeed.
What did you tell Joey? I'm half man during your guys' great fucking back and forth that you had last year or the year before?
Oh, we had a couple of them, my friend. We had a couple knockdown drag outs, but not even in person. Chairman. I am the chairman of the board. Actually, that's what Written Asylum always calls me, the chairman of the board. That's right. Because if you guys are bored, come hang out with us, and I'll be your chairman of the board, as it were, if you will.
Indeed.
But yes. Written Asylum does say, yes, but I have been irresponsible with my semen. All right. Well, you may have some kids floating around out there then, buddy. That is a fact.
I'm going to come.
Yes, just don't do it. Don't come in pools or hot tubs. That's kind of rude. Keep that stuff in your own water systems. Very disgusting. Is this real? Is this true, Mason? Mason, are you working for the Quadfather now? Man, you're going to get in deep shit. You're going to get in trouble over there at the Catalano TV, even more so than you already are on. Mason of Portland, a.k.a. Mace, Portland Shane Gillis, working on getting Lou on the show, Quad. It'll take some convincing. You have no idea how much convincing it'll take, Mason in Portland. For one, I'm very familiar with Lou. The show I started doing way back in the day, the very first show podcast I started doing, Lou the God was on it. He was called Lou the Blob back then too. So yeah, I'm intimately familiar with that moron. And guess what? He's not welcome on my show, Mason in Portland. I don't want him on here. Secondly, I think it's mutual. The feeling is mutual. So I highly doubt that he would come on here either. So just FYI, keep that in mind when you're trying to get me a guest. Make sure that Quad hasn't run into them in the past and rolled over them and rolled on.
No, does that mean no Miss C is going to be on our show anytime soon?
I mean, no, I would have Miss C on. Don't fucking fool yourself for a second. I've done podcasts. Me and Mrs. C get along swimmingly.
Well, I thought she got along with little Quad better than you, Quad.
I mean, she loves boy, oh boy. I showed her little Quad one time in a Discord, and man, her eyes got big, and she started licking her lips, and
Joey has never been the same since.
No, he has not. I think I remember what Joey was saying.
Did I suck your dick?
Yeah, I mean, I think he just kept saying that
Did I suck your dick?
And over. That's right. Joey C can't help himself. He sees a penis and he just wants to go at it.
Put it in his mouth.
It's not just Mrs. C that wants a big dick in her. Anyway, her places.
The black one.
They all have a lot in common. A bunch of these people in the Dabbleverse just want some Quad in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Bend over and let a quadriplegic fuck me in the ass.
I mean, these people are weirdos, folks. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot going on. Looking like we're starting off this week pretty strong with Dabbleverse content. So I don't think we're going to come up short next weekend on content. I was about to ask a poll question today. is the Dabbleverse dead? I kind of felt that way over the weekend, just watching shows, and last week was pretty lackluster. And I don't know. I was kind of down and out on the Dabbleverse, but I don't know. Maybe it's not dead. I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think there's plenty to go after, and plenty of targets, and plenty of shit to go after.
Here's what I think: you were just emotional due to the foreign substances you had in your body. It put you
No. Last week was boring. No. Last week was boring as fuck in the Dabbleverse. I think we actually created more of the entertainment for the Dabbleverse than most. If it weren't for us and Ashley Cummings and some of the shit we did, then there might not have been anything to talk about at all.
And to think that was just a fucking scant week ago. My God, how time flies.
She's not a scant. How dare you call her that? Ashley Cummings is a lady.
Yeah. Dude looks like a lady. Thank you, dear.
Oh, how dare you?
She don't.
She'll allow you to finger her if you talk to her nicely, honk.
Oh, okay.
She will. She'll invite you over for finger sandwiches. I think
right.
that's
I'm Mr. Road to her. Mr. Road. So
oh yeah, Mr. Rose. Yeah, king of all diffs. Oh, stop sucking your own dick. I'm just saying, dude, last week sucked. And if it weren't for a couple of the things we did, it might have been really boring. So I'm just saying, king of all diffs. You don't have to get all uppity in my chat just because I fucking tooted my own horn for 5 seconds. That's not something I usually do. So stop it, king of all diffs. Don't you give me a bad time about my little fucking spiel we're giving you here right now. How dare you, sir?
Yeah.
Indeed. I'm not going to sit here for 3 hours crying about how rough life is. I won't do that. You like that? That's not the kind of content we do here. We don't sit around bitching. That ain't going to happen. Yeah. Last week, Melton was gone. Chad was gone. I see Melton went live today. Chad went live today with a brand new show that's kind of the same as the old show, and it sucks. And it's very pointless and all of that as well. So
nothing original, and he possibly was there any stolen content or things like that he might have got from somebody else? Did you notice?
No, I didn't. What are you talking about? I couldn't watch much of his show. It was fucking boring.
All right. So maybe you caught it. I didn't catch it. I thought maybe you did. I was asking you.
Oh, no, that seemed like such a very specific question. I thought you might have something to add.
No.
No, I mean, I watched little bits and pieces of it, but it definitely wasn't as good as the old Kumia's Cock. G-Rob. Yeah, you don't, I mean, if he doesn't like you, then you might want to return that favor to him. G-Rob, if you don't think Chad likes you anymore, then maybe it's time to cut him loose. Sometimes when a couple has been together for quite some time and, you lose that,
Stop. This is what my dad told me like 56 years ago before he left. Stop.
That's right. The honeymoon phase is over, huh, G-Rob? I'm sorry. But yeah, his show was fucking boring as hell today, man. I know, whatever. He did that show. He's been doing a bunch of weird shows lately. He's like, this is the last Kumia's Cucks. This is the last Kumia's Cucks. I'm doing a new show now, completely different than Kumia's Cucks. And then today he did a show that's pretty much like, what is it? It's fucking Kumia Cucks Light. It was like diet Kumia's Cucks. It was weird. I don't know if he's just like getting into the groove. He doesn't know what he's doing. I think he put himself in a corner. Maybe he painted himself into a corner by saying that he wasn't going to do Kumia's Cucks anymore. And maybe he doesn't have any real new ideas, if you know what I mean. He's not much for coming up with some good stuff. I'm surprised he wasn't asking people in the chat while he was doing the show, hey, what do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? But
he did. He was doing that the last time that he podcast. He was asking him, hey, new show ideas. So he didn't get any, huh? God damn it. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Start a new show with no idea what it's going to be about.
Fort Wayne. Nick of Fort Wayne. Yeah, I would have to say that his new intro did feel like someone trolled him. And they were like, hey, I'll make you a new intro. And then like made the worst thing they could possibly. And they're like, here, use this. You're going to like this one. It did feel that was bad. That was a bad intro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was shit. And I'm glad too, because I want everybody to realize how much of a piece of shit he is. And maybe by making this transition, that'll actually it'll make it on it'll be more obvious to everyone how shitty he is. Yeah, I mean, what's he gonna do? He's gonna sit around and make phone calls to his buddies. He's gonna call the 5 friends he has in real life. He's got the drunk dial hotline. He's going to talk about old shows from the 80s, 70s. Like, right. What? Yo, remember the 70s? Is that going to be his new show? He's just ripping off Cardiff now. Yo, remember the 90s? Like that?
God, he wasn't even around for much of the 70s.
No, yeah, he's pretty much 5 years older than me. So he is not old enough to really know the 70s. He's more of a kid of the 80s like myself.
Right.
So be it.
Not that I'm bragging, because that just means you're older and I'm older, but yeah.
You are older. You're the old one. Indeed. Yeah. And then he did that show with Tony Mazur. What a fucking bummer of a show that was, man. I thought that was going to be some great show where they go over old TV programs, old movies, and just make it funny and interesting. And boy, oh boy, they did not do that. They did not pull that off at all.
Well, amazing. My God, what can you expect from that motherfucker? Jesus Christ.
He's boring. He's terrible. He's very boring and autistic. Bad mix.
He is $100 sponsor, though, on Chad's channel, so that's worth something.
Well, man, is that how you get to do shows with Chad? You just become a sponsor?
I think so. Something like that. What's his name? What's his gay comedian buddy always opens for? Nick Swartzen. Nick Swartzen fucking is also a member of that $100 tier, but he pays him just so Chad stays the fuck away and doesn't do his shows or has to do them. Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, Swartzen was down in Florida recently, and he did not have Chad opening for him. Yay! I like that. Yeah, all these guys should just go down to Florida and ignore their real good buddy Chad Zumach when they show up. Godfrey and fucking Swartzen and all these guys. I like it, man.
A whole lot of them.
A whole lot of nothing going on. And I don't mean with Chad. For once, because that's usually, I'm sure, how he pays to get opening gigs. All right, yeah. And of course, we got Joey. What's Joey doing now? He's doing like interview shows. He's become the great interviewer of the Dabbleverse. Is this what's going on now?
Okay, well, if you're referring to his thing with Adam, Joey didn't interview anybody on that thing. Adam interviewed Joey. Joey told him, maybe you ought to ask me questions. So, and the meth girl, she left after fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, because she realized she was going to go broke hanging out with Joey. Right. That's the only reason why. Yeah, and he promised her fame, fortune, and riches, and she got none of it. But then again, I don't think anyone wants to. She seems like a $5 whore. Why would you pay her any more than what she's worth?
Right. He had pretty big balls, so I got to give him that much. He was calling her a hoe.
Yeah, BBC ho and a tweaker. Yeah.
So
But
kudos to
as
Joey
me and
on
you,
that.
well, me and you have always assumed that Mr. Catalano is on meth himself. So I don't know. Well, we know he has done it in the past. It's not
Right.
confirmed that he's doing it now.
But
But
he
it
acts
sure
like
seems that way. Well, we'll
Yeah.
be going through all of that stuff tonight for sure. And of course, Lou the Blob, who I will not let on my show, but Cupcake and him started doing a show recently. And looks like Cupcake has finally got his chance to punk Joey. Punked him in his little rear end. Stole his co-host, and Lou the Blob has turned his back on old Joey C. It appears.
Oh yeah, he's out of the Joey C business. Did you see how excited he got to declare that? Woo!
Yeah,
He was
we'll watch
feeling
some
good.
of that.
Oh, good. I'm excited
right.
now. Thank you.
That's right. Cupcake stole Joey C's fat bitch, Lou the Blob. That's his fat bitch. She's gone. She gone. We're loving it. And of course, we got KarmicX. We can't leave him out of the mix today, can we?
Okay, well, we could. I mean, really, if you're being sincere about this, but of course, that would leave us with no content or less content. So yeah, we better keep him in the roll call.
I mean, he goes on Kevin Brennan's show, so that kind of forces us to. We have to watch him. It forces us to. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes.
Exactly.
We got some other news too to go through today. So sit back and get ready for a good show, folks. We got what you need. All the updates from around the Dabbleverse and whatnot. I'm excited for it. KarmicX, man. He talked a big game the last time we were covering him. He seemed all fired up and wanted to come after the quad, but it seems like he's kind of backed off on that. He seems a little more subdued, a little more relaxed, like he's not ready. I think them other dudes have been picking on him as well. You know what I mean? Like the final boss. I don't even know. The Clown Town guys. I think they've been picking on the poor little feller. I did go back into his chat the other night and chip at him for about 2 seconds, and boy, oh boy, I pissed him off.
Did you get kicked out?
Nah. He was probably thinking about it, but yeah, he's definitely a thin-skinned little bitch. We need to get that guy on here. That's who you need to work on getting on here, Mason in Portland. You need to work on getting that freaking little real man over here, BYB. That's what I'm talking about. Get that real man over here. See if you can handle a conversation. Something tells me he would melt like a piece of ice in the palm of my hand because he ain't shit.
Who's he gone to war with?
Whatever. Like I said, Clown Town and me.
Yeah.
That seems to be most of the people that have really hurt his little feelers. So it's on.
At least you're consistent on doing that to everybody.
Yes. That's my job in the Dabbleverse to annoy, tweak them, hurt them, make them feel. That's right. That's a fact, Jack. Indeedly. Yeah, he did. He brought that up the other night too. He said that I keep sending him links. I almost think someone's pretending to be me and like keep sending him links. I could show my messages, man. I have not got a hold of that guy in like 2 months. And I sent him, I don't even think I've ever sent him a link. I asked him if he wanted to come on my show at one point, but that's been a while.
Oh, let's send him one right now. Is he on too?
I have no idea.
He might be just fooled. That would be great.
a better question would be, is he ever not live? Yeah, he's live. I'm not sending him a link. If he's live, I'm not sending him a link because he'll use it as content, and he don't get it. He don't get the content, so he can go fuck himself. Actually, that is kind of the problem. If I do send him a link, then I'm actually proving his point, right? The Quad won't stop sending me links. So now if I send him a link, I'll look like an asshole. I don't want to look like an asshole. I want him to look like the asshole that he is. That he is.
What if you sent us a link?
Who?
What if he sent us a link?
I don't.
Would you refuse?
Yeah. I'm doing a show. I'm not going to go hang out with him during my show.
No, I'm not saying you'd hang out. I'm just saying it could make for some riveting television.
On his channel? No, thanks. I don't want to give him content.
I know, dude.
Fuck that guy. No, either I make him my bitch or there is no other way. It goes one way over here at the BYB Podcast. We make you our bitch or we don't want it. That's the end of the story. It's pretty simple. It's very cut and dry what we do here at BYB. There is no alternate universe where we be someone else's bitch. That ain't happening. Ain't happening. Sorry. Not gonna happen. But yes, folks, if you want to go ahead and hit that like button or at least hit the like button and smash to subscribe. Also turn on your notifications for our channel so when we go live, you know about it. And of course, I always have to mention the money, right? It's all about the money. Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money? That's right. The dude abides. The quad abides, folks. So yeah, we'll bring it up right now and we'll forever hold our peace. But yeah, pinned at the top of the chat, you guys can see all of our links for our channel. We got the link tree. We got the membership link. So if you want to become a member or gift memberships, you can use that one. In the link tree, that's we got our socials in there, but of course we got the PayPal and Venmo. And of course, the main link that we have pinned up at the top of the chat is the supertip.gg/BYB. If you guys feel like sending in a voice tip or a text tip using that system, because it just helps us. And of course, any of the creators that use that system just get to keep a little bit more of the money. So instead of giving YouTube the money, you give more of it to us. So if you want to interrupt the show with a voice tip or a text tip, you find yourself using the supertip.gg/BYB. We appreciate it. And of course, if you want to use the QR code, it's right up there in the corner, ain't it? Honk.
It's right above my damn ugly mug. Right up yonder here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. So yeah, G-Rob, do you run Chad Zumach's Discord and you run mine? This seems kind of dangerous, G-Rob.
That might be a conflict of interest there.
Right. Yeah, I might have to. Well, all right. There comes a time in a lady's life, G-Rob, where you might have to make a decision like, whose team are you playing for? Come over to the winning side, lady. Come on over to the winning side.
We love her. We love her. Come on.
That's right. All right, let's get into some topics.
All right.
Today, I did hear this. Keanu and Ashley Cummings are going to be doing a show together. Did you hear about this shit?
Oh, that's going to be a barn burner. I'm sure of it. You're going to have two half-wits that'll make one wit.
One wit? I mean, whatever. You got two broke girls, or do you got two... I just can't imagine the riveting content that these two could come up with. And I seen that was I had not heard this, but MLC was onto it. Kevin Brennan knows about it. Another guy that keeps his finger on the pulse of the Dabbleverse. That's a fact, Jack.
Well, maybe they'll do like some nude yoga. You know what I'm saying? Combining together, we can get them doing some nude yoga. Kiki gets
nude yoga.
Nude yoga.
Nude buttholes. Nude butthole.
Nude butthole.
Yeah.
Exactly. G-Rob says she's on team BYB. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Kiki Ashley equals Quad Road, and I'm being nice because of the holidays. How dare you, sir?
Thank you, Reverend Rage. Thank you, Reverend Rage.
That's a meanie bajini kind of comment. I don't know if I can get down with that, man.
We love them.
How's the legs, loser? I mean, they're here. They're there. Wow. They're there. How's the legs? They're fine. They're just hanging out with me right now. Is that what you want? You just wanted a fucking update on that shit? No, they're not dead. They're alive. Well, technically, like when legs are dead, would they have to be like cut off? I would think so. You can't even have them, right?
Well, I don't know, man. If they don't get you along, I would think that they might be dead as well.
Fair. All right. Thought you might take my side on that, but
well, I am taking your side, but their stated purpose is to extend your feet out in front of each other in procession to walk. So
fair. All right. Well, anyway, I had not heard of this Kiki Ashley alliance. But I know someone earlier in the show gave us a bad time for tooting our own horn. King of All Diff did say, like, oh, you guys talk about yourself. I would like to mention that me and Honk, we got fucking Ashley and Keanu to meet. And that was actually the purpose of having both of them on last Monday. Was giving those two a chance to get to know each other better and meet each other, as it were, if you will.
In a more intimate setting.
Yes. BYB, a very intimate setting. Yes. Ladies, go ahead, get comfortable, sit on the couch, put your jammies on, put your sweats on, get comfy, hang out with the BYB boys.
We've even got accent lighting. Oh, it'll be great. Just divine.
Indeed.
I thought the guy would be decent.
I don't know why Doom would come in here and show his penis.
He's proud of it.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, what's up with the fucking King Tosspot here? Why is he?
I don't know why Doom would come in here and show his penis.
I never thought. Okay. Well, I just never thought I would see King Tosspot on a fucking on an intro for.
Did you notice
the greatest clip in the Dabbleverse?
Yeah, Chuck the Gay Vampire.
I couldn't miss it. Yeah, I couldn't miss it. I couldn't miss it. I wonder if they've mistaken Tosspot penis for Little Quad.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Is Tosspot going around taking credit for my dinger?
Well, if it goes a little to the left, he could fucking be an impersonator.
No, mine's straight as an arrow, buddy.
No, well,
as everybody knows, everybody that's seen it knows, Quad's a straight arrow. Not gay at all.
He's proud of it.
Ashley Cummings is here. Ashley,
send her the link.
That's not even her.
I think that one is.
She will be bored by.
Nope, Ashley Cummings is not in any of the chats. I do not think that's a fact. There's all I see all the time. There's a fake one on Twitter too. There's a fake Ashley Cummings, and there's a fake chatter. Just like there's a what's the other fake one that's fucking hilarious? I can't think of it right now. Let me
Send her the link.
However, I do have to say, Ashley and I are thinking. Let me.
Gino's drunk. Permaseal's not going to be happy with this. He is
Whiskey
not going to be.
Wednesday,
I
right?
mean, this is Whiskey Monday. What they say, Whiskey Wednesday?
Whiskey Monday. Monday's a great day to get a buzz, folks. Obviously, Brennan's already fired up today.
CarmicX every day is Friday.
Every day is drunk day, whiskey day for old CarmicX.
I
Whiskey every
combine
day.
Wednesday and Monday.
Every day whiskey.
Ashley and I are thinking of maybe starting, maybe
Thinking, this is how women talk. They're thinking of maybe.
Nice
I'm
announcement.
thinking of maybe eating Pat Dixon's mom's sugar wall. Well, talk about hedging. They're thinking about maybe, because I've been talking about it for how many years? And now they're thinking about, they're kicking.
Yeah, hedging. They're hedging their bets, or are they edging?
Edging.
Everybody else is edging. Nope, everybody else watching is edging, I'm guessing.
Damn.
You too can edge, folks. Just Google nude photos of Keanu Thompson, and you
Nude butthole.
Yeah, exactly. Very nude butthole. A very nude butthole. You can see it as well, and you can edge to it if you want, for free. You don't even have to pay for the OnlyFans. It's free.
Nice.
It around.
Yeah.
Maybe in the fall.
Maybe.
How about that? Maybe in the fall.
Grand announcement.
Women, this is why
Ashley Cummings is here. Ashley.
Send her the link.
She will be bored by this.
Send her the link.
However,
Gino's drunk. Gino sounds like he's drunk, ready to pass.
Gino's always drunk. Come on, Kevin. You already know the answer to that. But yeah, so Ashley Cummings being bored by going on Keanu's show. I actually would think that yeah, dude, have you not seen one of Ashley's streams, Keanu? She does breathing shows. She does shows where all she does is breathe. There is nothing more boring than watching a person breathe. Literally nothing more boring than that.
And then she does book reports or reviews on books she hasn't even completed reading. I mean, it's hilarious, dude. One time I was watching her and she said, I'm going to do a little review of this book. She goes along. Then she gets about the 4th chapter where she goes, I haven't read this far yet or some shit. I'm like, are you kidding me, bitch? Come on, man. Just nuts.
I mean, she's probably read Tantrics and Sumatra and all those really fun books, right? She's probably a Buddhist. Maybe she's trying to become a monk.
Maybe.
Already.
Yeah, that's
Permaseal is not going to be happy with today's Gino.
I do have to say, Ashley and I are thinking. Let me. Ashley and I are thinking.
Let me finish a thought. Let me do my show without having you scream over me every 5 seconds. Do you find that endearing that Gino's just in the background constantly screaming at her while she's trying to do a show, or do you find it off-putting?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. She does the same damn thing to him when he's doing a stream. She's always making her. I mean, they can't get enough of that camera. Or so
I guess the only difference between the two streams is whose name is on the stream, right? Keanu's cast is Keanu with Gino in the background, and vice versa. Gino cast.
Of maybe starting.
Oh, this will work though, because Gino's an alcoholic, and Ashley's last boyfriend was an alcoholic, right? Or her husband.
Yeah, she's attracted to alcoholic men, so
her dead husband. Oh yeah. Instead of bad boyfriend.
Well, that's what you need to find, Karmic. You need to find a lady that's interested in an alcoholic man. a man that can't hold his shit together as he cries like a real man.
It's drunk boyfriends.
That's why MKE was so appealing to her, I bet.
And maybe a week.
I love the guy that gets drunk every day on stream is talking shit about anyone about drinking.
Another drunk.
That's
Especially a hair lip. Especially a fucking ginger hair lip.
That is fucking rich. Ashley and Keanu are typical dumb bitches. What do they call those? Basic bitches. Is that what you're trying to call them? Any show they do together will bore the audience. Yes. Yeah. So you got Ashley who's boring. You have Keanu who's boring. Together you have two boring broads. Indeed,
broads.
that's a fact.
Nice. Good name for a
very
show.
fucking A. Instead of two broke bitches, two broke, what do they call two broke girls?
Boring broads.
Two boring girls. There you go. Bing, bing, bing.
Stream, or we're at least going to do one soon. And if people like it, because I feel that we have a lot in common. And I love the gal.
Boy, oh boy, that's the understatement of the year.
Right. And I've been telling her to do it for how many moons?
Ashley Cummings is here. Ashley,
Send her the link.
She will be bored by this.
Send her the link.
However, I do have to say, Ashley and I are thinking. Let me.
You say tits?
I think so.
Permiso, you're gonna sit for this, or are you gonna stand for it? Why am I getting everything mixed up till the cows come home? Do you say, are you gonna stand for this or sit for this?
Ain't gonna stand for this, yeah.
Ain't gonna stand for this.
Ashley and I are thinking of maybe starting a weekly stream, or we're at least going to do one soon. And if people like it, because I feel that we have a lot in common. And I love the gal.
Yeah, you love the gal. I mean, so we got to have Ashley talking shit about people that don't pay the money. They don't give her enough money. Her sister who has ripped her off. Like there's a lot of stuff that she could talk about, but will she talk about that kind of shit? I don't know that she's Dabbleverse ready. She's not like a shit talker. I don't know. A bunch of the shows that Keanu does with other ladies, like that Brooke lady, or when they do like the shows where they just watch people walking in the streets and like check out their outfits and break that down. Like nobody wants to watch that shit. Like that is the least it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Nobody's look at her total views. I mean, she's not going to ever get that 17,000 again unless Gino kills somebody or something. But she got 17,000 views, and once it gets back to normal, you know, she doesn't do but 1,000 views on her best on Tour Tuesday, which is her highest kind of watched show. The other shows do terrible, 300, 400 views. It's just bad. Nobody gives a shit about walking in Paris.
Well, she did good with Gabe Hoffman the other day. I think that one's up to like 17,000 views, dude. She crushed it on that fucking one.
Oh yeah.
But that was a one-off, as we know. Well, she did good when she got in a fight with Nick Rekieta. So she has to have, something happen, definitely. But I don't think just having Ashley Cummings on her show is going to help her out that much. Maybe the super chats might pour in just to make fun of Ashley and say horrible stuff to her. That's possible. I guess it's possible. But yeah, Keanu tying herself to someone else. Yes, do that. You need that. Do that. Indeed.
Oh yeah. She knows it.
She should have a co-host. If anybody needs a co-host, it's Keanu.
What is her mom?
Yeah, she does better with her mom than she does by herself.
Yeah.
She's another one of these shows you could watch on 3 speed and easily keep up with the conversation, like KarmicX. They're really not saying anything, and they say it slowly. So it's very easy to keep up with.
Well, coincidentally, both households enjoy booze a bunch. So that slows down the pace some. Except for Gino.
Gino. Yeah, Gino. Jesus. Yeah, it's hard to follow his conversations. That's a fact.
Love the gal. And I will
Send her
not
the link.
allow her to be gaslit by people in the Dabbleverse for no reason. I will never allow that. Hi, darling. So yeah, I think it would be really cool. I think we should definitely start something. We've been chatting, Ashley and I. What a lovely.
Yeah, kick it around. Kick it, maybe think about it through the summer and maybe next year.
Right.
Maybe next year, try to do what? Do a show already.
Ashley reached out to me, text to me to do some production work on a show, but that never came to be, of course.
Yeah, you're saying she's a flake or whatever? Yeah, right, exactly. All right, well, Kevin Brennan says, yeah, you got a new show plan? Just do it then. Well, Chad did that, and guess how that worked out? He did his first show today, and maybe he should have not done that. So just doing a new show isn't necessarily always the correct answer. But yeah, I mean.
The Chad shit cracks me the fuck up. How, I'm sorry. There's not even words to describe how much of a moron this dude is. But we're not talking about Chad now, but it just reminds me just how stupid he fucking is. It's like this KarmicX.
Thank you, NJ Ranger.
Yeah, let's see if the show pans out.
Episode 1 of Kiki and Ashley. How much do I? Yes.
Exactly. They'll be asking each other that.
No, whenever they get a super chat, they'll be doing we're getting paid clap.
A lot of God bless you from Ashley.
Episode 1 of Kiki and Ashley. How much do I get paid? Yes, that's all they want to know. Brad Pitt became a YouTube member. Brad Pitt's adorable. Is that gay to say that?
I think it's
and speaking of the getting paid thing, like Keanu does not make that much money on her stream, and Ashley seems to think she's worth a lot of money to go on shows. And to her credit, she has been getting paid really well. I know she's got about $500 out of fucking Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid so far. That's a pretty good deal.
How many times she been on his show?
Twice. I guess today's the second one, but he paid her to go on KarmicX the other night too. So I think he's about up to $500 he's given her, which is a lot of fucking money.
Dan, what you smoking, S.A.?
He's trying to help a lady out. I don't know what he wants in return. I don't know if it's just appearances.
I help out single moms $1 bill at a time when I'm at the strip place too, but you don't got to be putting that much money into their fucking future.
I mean, she needs help. She needs help in more than one way. What up, Clearwater Chad? I see you. I see you lurking in there in the chat.
Clearwater Chad.
We're gonna be talking about Clearwater next, man. That's a fact. All good things.
It's universally known that he is an attractive man, I guess.
Kiki and Ashley.
Oh, what a surprise. KarmicX thinks that a guy is attractive. What a shocker, folks. I'm totally blown away. Would have never seen that coming. Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, it was Brad Pitt. So, I mean, you got to go, oh, okay, well, you might be right there. That
means you're gay.
Come on, Hawk. You better not. Got it.
Are going to absolutely despise each other in a matter of 6 weeks. Factor. They're going to have problems with money because Ashley always has a problem with everybody when it comes to money. Remember, she had a problem with Whitney over that stupid fucking watch.
That's right.
She had a problem with her dead dad's watch. Who has a problem with a dead dad's watch? Just Ashley Cummings. And Whitney's probably.
Yeah. Do you watch? I don't know. Do you watch much MLC, Mr. Rhodes?
I don't catch a whole bunch of it just because it's hard to watch when like this guy's on. For me, I know a lot of people like him, but no, I haven't. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, just when this fucking idiot is on MLC, all I can do is sit and look at the facial expressions he makes, and he'll laugh at every fucking thing Kevin Brennan says like it was some amazing, hilarious joke.
Right.
But he makes these faces with his lips. I just everything about this guy makes me want to sock him in his face.
Right.
Just like Stevie Lew, same kind of shit. At least I'll say this. Stevie Lew at least doesn't just sit there and fucking laugh like a fucking hyena. Shit that's not even funny. Like Kevin Brennan's just stating facts, and this idiot is just sitting.
Well, he knows who fucking butters his biscuit, so you better believe
that
he's gonna be
sounds
on
gay
the
too.
No, that
sounded
gay.
very gay.
That
Butters
was
his
gay.
biscuit. That's how Chad Zumach opens up for Swartzen. He gets his biscuits buttered.
His biscuit.
Yeah, someone's buttering his biscuits for him. I have a bad feeling.
Buttermilk biscuit.
But yeah, you guys watch this guy's face, and you'll want to punch it as well. I'm sure of it. I want to punch Stevie Lew's face for different reasons. Yeah, you got it right. No, I was trying to say Stevie Lew and said Stevie Doo, but Stevie Doo is where it's at. That's a fact. He is a pile of shit, piece of shit.
I'd be like, you can have the fucking watch. or wouldn't he just fucked with Ashley just because Ashley's such a pain in the ass?
That makes sense too.
He's always like, hey, Kevin, you said that. I mean, Ashley's always finding some angle where she was wronged.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then she gets into like these terrible relationships. Like, yeah, he went on a corporate jet with 2 Mexican hookers, and then they poisoned him. Right. It's the Mexican hookers. Right. It's not your deadbeat husband. That's the problem. It's the Mexican hookers, right? Always blame the old Kay Quigley strategy. Blame it on the dead people.
Yep, they're not here to defend themselves. Why not?
Keegan and Ashley are going to absolutely despise you on the matter of weeks. 6 weeks over and under. I'll take the under. Fact Jack.
Yeah, I think I would too as well on that one. Wow, am I hallucinating again? That's trippy, man.
Wow, that is fucking trippy.
Reverend Rage Road has to fake laugh for Quad. How dare you, sir? How did you know I told him he has to? Did
part of your agreement? Shit.
Honk? Did you fucking tell this guy that I make you fake laugh?
No, I don't know Reverend Rage that well, but goddamn, he can be funny.
Don't you be telling our secrets out of school?
I've disclosed nothing, Reverend Rage, nothing.
That's right. No, we have these meetings before the show, and we always talk about what is expected of the co-hosts. Absolutely. If they don't laugh at everything I say for no reason whatsoever, then they get the boot. That's them's the rules. And yes, I make the rules. That's a fact. Jack.
Wednesday at 9. Oh, we're going to see how it goes and then maybe make it a regular thing. Oh, God. Well, it's going to be a lot of production costs. Not. You should be doing it right tonight since we're talking about it.
Yes, while the iron is hot, strike it.
You know who won't be super chatting their show? Me. To stick it to them.
Me neither.
Keanu Thompson, Wednesday at 9. Wednesdays at 9, like Starsky and Hutch. LOA, we're gonna see how it goes and maybe make it a right. Yeah. Don't make any quick decisions. Holy fucking fuck. But you got
maybe we need to stream snipe this situation on Wednesday at 9 o'clock. That might be a fun one to watch. I'm sure we'll get sick of it in about 5 minutes and throw up in our own mouths, but it might be worth just a peek, at least a gander, if you will, as it were. Just
he
to check
could fucking say you do something stupid right off the get-go. So yeah, not you.
No, not sure. What if there is no KarmicX? He's AI. Yeah, I mean, he tries to just shove this AI crap down our throats. Maybe he's not even a real man, like literally. Maybe that's why he talks about real men all the time, because he's actually not a real man. He's he's kind of like Pinocchio.
Oh,
except for his
wow.
nose ain't
Wow.
growing.
Never thought about it that way. Yeah. How he'd always be crying to Giuseppe about becoming a boy. Yeah. Good point.
Right.
Good point.
Yeah, did Kevin Brennan make him in a lab? Is he not even a real man?
Well, Kevin
Really?
Brennan looks like he was developed in a lab of some sort.
Yeah, he's clone. He's a clone of Neil Brennan, just a shitty clone of Neil Brennan. A bad one.
Got to get Gilly in there too.
I agree.
And then you split it 3 ways, and then Ashley will be like, "Oh, I don't know if we can pay Gilly because she was. It was me and Kiki started. It was like Simon and Garfunkel or the Beatles. John, right? John and Paul were the right. We can't give any. Gilly's the third wheel. We don't need that.
Well, okay, that is kind of the thing, because I've watched enough of Ashley's live streams to know that she would do hours of content but get paid fucking nothing. Like, she does not make money on her own show. So when she comes into the Dabbleverse and she's doing all these shows and demanding a bunch of money, it's like, seriously? You literally do shows for hours for nothing, like $2-4. So I don't know why you would come in here and be like complaining about everyone giving you $100 or not very much money. You know what I mean? Or like Quad, who got the best deal of all. Yeah.
Well, like I was thinking the other day, she does a lot of her like yoga shit on her live streams, does she not? I mean, does she even have paying clientele? She has to. Christ almighty, you know what I mean? How the hell?
She teaches yoga people how to do yoga teaching. So I don't know.
Oh,
she's well, you remember what Lemmy said? Those that don't know how teach or something like that. I don't. It was meanie bajini comment, but it was funny as fuck. Also, cheers to Lemmy, who had some fucking real zingers last Monday. Yeah, Jimmy, I did hear that. We were talking about the total that fucking Dan is up to, like $500 he's paid that chick so far. That's an expensive lady to be having in your life if she costs you $500 in less than a couple weeks.
Yeah, but you know what? She's gonna be inviting Dan the man to stay at her house, and it won't
on
be
the couch or in the bed. I guess
in the bedroom. Yeah.
That is the question. Does he get to sleep next to the dog and finger it?
Perhaps.
Allegedly.
Hey, Ashley Cummings. Hey,
we need more super chats.
Hey, where's Kevin? Kevin, wait, I do shows with Kevin. I get paid more when I do shows with Kevin. Sorcerer. It'll be like it'll be like Joey C's show yesterday with his sister's sister. It's not Joey's, it's his sister, but Joey's not related to her. And I'm sure Joey told her, hey, do a show. Here's what Joey told her. He told her, Kevin, my sister did a show with Kevin Brennan and made a lot of money. So we'll skip the middleman, Kevin Brennan. I'll just do a show with you, crackhead Sue, whatever the fuck her name was. And you know how much they made on? I don't know if they had any super chats. You know how much they made on super chats?
Not sure.
$17. $17. So she was probably like, "Holy shit, Joey! See, we made $17."
Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, because we will be getting the Joey C content, and we're not really showing the Joey C with Mel, but that was a fucking unmitigated disaster. $17. And she would have cleaned up, she would have mopped up she would have made a killing. She would have made as much as she does fucking all those black dudes for meth. Probably $5-10 at a whack, you know what I mean? It would have added up. I'm sure it would have added up.
Oh yeah. So Brendan was offering her less, though.
No, bro,
Is that
less than $17, honk. Hello, are
no,
you?
no.
Jesus, man.
What I'm saying
Are
is he was talking to her. No. What I'm saying is Joey just knocked her out. Had Brendan made her an offer before Joey did the interview? Is that known? I mean, did he offer her more?
Yeah, he said he saw her at the wedding weeks ago.
Right.
And Brandon was like, yeah, I want to get that bitch because he got the sister on. And then he was like, I want to get the crackhead on too. And Joey got her on, but only made $17. So, but yeah, if only KB had a way to like get a hold of that bitch, he would have had her on for sure.
Right.
But yeah. Nick in Fort Wayne, KarmicX isn't a good MLC guest. Yeah, you guys see what I'm seeing, right? You guys see what I see? The guy just makes funny faces. He looks awkward. He rarely has something to add to the show, and he laughs like a hyena. Maybe that's why Kevin likes him, because he laughs at everything he fucking says.
Now be careful.
I guess
there. I was just gonna say, be careful. I was accused of just laughing at your stuff always unwarranted. So watch out what you're saying. Damn it.
Fair. So you're saying I'm funnier than Kevin? I got it. I pick up what you're saying.
There, yeah, that's good.
Holy shit, we made
That's the takeaway.
$17, and Joey C's like, yeah, you should have done the show with Brennan. So again, Ashley's gonna pull the old crackhead Sue. That crackhead Sue played with Joey C after yesterday's show. Like, I thought you said we're gonna get rich, Joey C. And Joey C's like, well, you should have done the show with Brennan. Probably would have made more. Just like when my sister did the show with Brennan, they made a lot more.
No shit, Joey C. Good play on his part because he got her on the show and whatever. Got to make fun of her and play like he was Howard Stern and ask her about 100 like embarrassing questions, and she's a stupid bitch that showed up. So she got what she deserved, if you ask me. Not her fault that she's connected to Joey C, and the only person she talks to is Joey C. So he preemptively struck her. He got her on the show, so he did good.
Well, by the time that he was done talking to her, he convinced her to start interviewing him and asking him questions.
Well, that's the only thing Joey likes talking about is himself.
Yeah.
He wants to talk about what a badass mobster fucking jock sniffing badass he is. That's about all he cares about. We know that. We know that about Joey C. That's just is what it is.
It's fucking insane. So Ashley will do a show with Kiki, and they'll be like, and Ashley will be like, Kevin usually pays me more. He pays me 25% of the gross.
Hit the follow button. Hit the like button.
Bing! I love that. Knock the rings right out of him. Knock the rings right off him. Yeah, man. Ashley and Kiki. We got to have this fucking show. I'm telling you what, man. It's going to blow the internet world away. I'm sure of it.
It will.
I don't know. It'll expose Ashley for what Ashley is. Because there won't be, like new developments all the time with Ashley. The only thing people were interested in were as follows. Her talking shit about her sister. Her talking about getting ripped off by her sister. Her talking about getting ripped off by everybody. Getting made fun of. Or what's the other thing?
How MKE owes her a bottle of booze.
Yeah, the MKE thing. Getting fingered by Mr. Kill Everything. Those are the very few things that anyone gives a fuck about Ashley Cummings. Unfortunately for her, she already kind of used up her usefulness. I'm kind of curious what she talked about today. Like if she actually gave up some new information or if it's just the same old, man. Because we've already heard everything, I do believe. Maybe Dan's getting her to open up about Whitney. That's all I could figure. That's all I could figure. It's like he's paying her to talk shit about her sister.
Or she's got a good pet psychiatrist that she's going to recommend to Dan the man.
A pet psychiatrist. Are you saying like the dog's going to need psychiatry? It's going to need a therapist now that it's been fingered by Mr. Kill Everything?
Well, or it has. It's experienced all that. It's fucking depression, suicidal thoughts. Yeah, that dog's fucked up.
Yeah, the dog's going to have some issues, man. It's going to have trust issues now with Ashley.
Severe.
I won't even bring up the not being taken outside enough because we'll get yelled at for bringing that up. She got really pissed off. Anybody that dare bring up that she's not good with her dog will be in deep shit. No, she said she feeds that dog better than she feeds herself. And by the looks of her, I actually believe it.
I
tell
do
you
too.
the truth.
I do as well.
I don't think she feeds her fucking self very much food. She's a vegetarian on top of it. So if you don't feed yourself and when you do eat, all you do is eat vegetables, you're fucking missing out on some vital nutrients and minerals and protein.
Could you imagine how fucking gassy that bitch is? We ought to ask MKE. MKE, was she tooting all night?
Yeah, she blames it on the dog. You know that.
That's the reason why. Yeah, you know.
It's like my dog's got tummy problems. That's what all the farting is.
You know, she is a farting bitch.
I don't know, man.
Come on, Ashley.
Our vegetarian. I don't think I've ever hung out with a vegetarian. Are they farty folks?
Yeah. They're all them veggies make you fart. It's like beans.
I did not know that. All right, folks, watch out for the vegetarians. They'll blow your nose hairs off. Apparently, that's what Honk's telling me. I did not know this. This is news. I knew I would learn something tonight. I knew it.
Glad I could help.
Learning new things. That's what we're doing here together tonight, folks. We're learning new things. Honk is he's our Sherpa. He's our vegetarian Sherpa. Yeah, you hang out. You're in fucking Cali where all them weirdos are at.
Yeah.
I get it.
Hairy armpit bitches and a lot of veggies. And you know, that's some bad wind.
We live far away from them types. They all live in the cities, and I live far from the cities. Yes, indeed.
Well, back here, they kind of spread out everywhere.
G-Rob, you probably blame your dog for the farts too, don't you? I know how you women work. You blame the dog. Blame the dog. My dog's got tummy problems. He's a real stinker.
Yeah.
All right, G-Rob. We won't blame you. We'll blame the dog for you too. All right, G-Rob is backing you up on this. Honk is correct. Veggies and carbs give you more gas than meat and protein. All right, ladies. If you're going out on a date, don't eat a bunch of veggies, or else you'll run the guy off. You don't want to run the guy off. You guys want to hook up and Netflix and chill. You know what I'm saying, ladies?
Yeah, at least wait a couple months before you introduce us to your first fucking little accident.
Women, I don't believe any of this anyway. Women don't fart. They don't even poop. Right. Women don't poop. Every once in a while, they have some bubble gum comes out of their rear end. You know, that's all that happens. Nice. Like bubble yum.
Oh wow!
Women don't poop. It's not true. Women never poop. They don't do that. It's gross. All right. I just said we had fucking Clearwater Chad in the notes, man. We got Clearwater Chad tonight, so we got to bring him up. All right, Clearwater Chad. I hope you don't get too mad at us, buddy.
Clearwater, it's all right, buddy.
But yeah, Clearwater Chad. Yeah, speaking of Kevin Brennan did announce he has his own legal team. Indeed. Frank Amadeo will be representing him in the what is it? Shuli's giving him a lawsuit for defamation of character because he's been calling him a Jew bastard forever, huh?
Okay.
He's a Jew. He's a Jew. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But no, Frank Amadeo, attorney at law, will be presenting, representing our buddy Kevin Brennan, Clearwater Chad, also known as Frank Amadeo. Is it, as it were?
Perhaps.
I have not heard of this character until very recently.
Look, he's up late burning the midnight oil. He's dedicated to law practice.
I don't know if that's oil, bud.
Oh, okay. What is that? One of them New York candles?
Right. He's up late burning the midnight wax, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Nice hair,
yeah,
too, Chad.
This ain't the 1800s when you're just sitting around burning whale blubber and oil.
Yeah. No shit. God, you didn't have to say it like that, though.
Like it when you were a kid or adult.
Right.
I don't even know.
In my youth, we used to harpoon the mighty whale to fucking heat our home.
That's they called your girlfriends whales back then, did they?
Back
harpooning them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Harpoon them ladies. But yeah, cheers to you, Clearwater Chad, for getting out there and getting that law degree. I love it, man. Let's hear it.
Hi, everyone. My name's Frank Amadeo. I'm a certified attorney with over 35 years experience in the Dabbleverse, and I'm registered in all 50 states. I win all of my cases, except for a couple of them, but most of them I win. I represent a good and decent man named Kevin Brennan in an action against two criminals, two low-life scum, two pond scum people. One is named Shuli Egar, the other one's named Carl Heberger. They're both twins of deception. Devils of deception.
They got that forked tongue. They're forked-tongued shoelies. Yes. I love this shit, man. Class act.
We will prove that everything they are alleging is false. It's F-rated, which means it's fake, false, fraud, failing, flunky, floozy. I will prove they are innocent. By the time this is over, we will own any and all of the dues payers' assets, any and all of Lady K's assets. Their names are Shuli Egar, Carl Heberger. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider subscribing.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Clearwater Chad. We're happy to watch all your videos, buddy. And absolutely, I didn't realize that the Dabbleverse had been around for 35 years. And,
me neither.
It's pretty rare that you can do law. You could be passed by a bar in all 50 states. That's pretty rare, man, considering.
Yeah. Though, if you do get your law degree in the states of like New York and California, you can practice law in a lot of other states because their entry level to entry is their tests are a little bit tougher. A little bit harder to go through.
Yeah, but still 50 states, my friend. 50 states.
Yeah, make you mad.
I do like his gumption. He's a bad motherfucker, that Clearwater Chad. I actually believe him. I do think he could break those fuckers down in the court of public opinion, at least, if nothing else. Definitely. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of this Clearwater Chad feller. He's got what it takes.
That's right. We like Clearwater Chad. Chad, don't be disappointed because you're on the new death pool. Thank you, buddy.
He was on the old death pool.
Oh, yeah. So don't be disappointed that you're back on it again.
Yes. He's got a lot of life in the death pool, which is kind of weird to say.
Yeah,
but he's doing well, man. He's doing good for himself. Just like in his, I love the fake fraud, floozy, flanderers, fellatio, fucked up, the 5 F's of whatever he was talking about. That's fucking hilarious, man. This guy goes all in characters. I love it, man. He is the actual, and he's the Kaufman. He's the real Kaufman-esque fellow in the Dabbleverse, 100%.
Wow.
He's the real Kaufman, the real Andy Kaufman.
That's some fucking hefty praise, boy.
Yeah. He does characters like no one else in the Dabbleverse, if you ask me.
I got to agree with you.
We need to get him out there eating some more Arby's. We need to start doing a bit with the guy. We need to find out when he, what time of day he eats dinner, and maybe just do check-ins with him on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Every chance we get him out there eating some. Maybe we could come up with some money so we could send him to try different things. I would.
Well, we already know what he likes to eat: pie and cake. He ain't
hot
real
dogs,
big on
Arby's. He's got
Arby's.
quite the palate.
Yeah, he's well versed in eating. So I think that we could probably do something.
He's a fancy
Even if
fellow.
he
all the
is a fancy
fellow.
fellow.
I love it. Reverend Rage, you didn't even have to say that, man. We know, brother. We know you hate the Shoolies. We get it, brother. It's kind of funny. I was watching Dabble Point today. Like I said recently, there hasn't been a lot of Dabbleverse content.
Right.
That show really has been petering out. You know what I mean? The Shuli Network and the the WATP stuff. It's lackluster. I will have to say, man.
Well, you know what's a trip? I mean, and it goes without saying. Now, I could imagine if it was a smaller channel, then I would think this would be normal. But goddamn, are they ever clipped by anybody?
No, they do a clip show that's unclippable. So,
right. I mean, that's
yeah, they never say anything, clippable. It's kind of wild, actually. That is so true. So true. Yeah, even the most recent thing that was good had nothing to do with those guys. It was Tom Myers and Adam Bush is the last time I found anything that they did interesting. Because Adam Bush really fucking put Tom on the spot and pissed him off. He was like, yeah, your jokes don't make sense. What are you doing on your podcast? That don't make sense. Like, do you actually think people want to hear what you have to say? That don't make sense. And Tom got fucking pissed, man. He called him out though. Adam fucking pulled no punches with Tom Myers. I love that shit. Yeah, we'll watch a little bit of Adam Bush with Joey tonight too.
Oh, Joey C.
Oh, Joey C. All right, let's get into it. This is from this weekend. We got Clearwater Chad on MLC with the most punchable face on earth, Stevie Lew.
Good job, Chad.
When you see that face, don't you just want to punch it?
Good kick. A good kick right to the fucking dome.
The most punchable face on earth.
Good karate chop to
Okay, but the network was
a good nunchuck to the arm, a good nunchuck to the face, a nunchuck to the wrist, a nunchuck to the balls. Yes, all the above.
Okay, but the network was started by a guy who's going to jail for child pornography.
So you're not wrong.
So they have a case based on that.
I don't
It's like all these clowns, Carl and the Shitwayer and the Pedophile Network and Stutter John. They're always going to sue everybody, and then nothing happens. And Vince the lawyer. These guys are sad. These guys are sad fucking losers. That's a fact, Jack.
If they can't sue you, he might make a puppet of you.
Right,
So,
right.
So you gotta watch
No,
out.
and also,
They might make a puppet of you.
no, you know, the funny thing was they remember you.
The puppet that Shuli made of John is the most pathetic thing ever, man. He sucks at doing it, and it's pointless. Whoever made it did a great job making the puppet itself, but Shuli's really fucking losing it, man. Without stuttering John around, as we will show here in a minute, the evidence is in. Shuli's in a free fall. Like he's on his way out of here, dude. I know you can do a podcast, but how long can you do a podcast that makes like no fucking money? I know he's got a wife and kids and shit, so he can't sit around his house playing podcaster forever.
Stuttering John is getting him by attrition, ain't he? He's like, he's
fucking
playing him and making him go fucking hungry. Damn.
Stevie Treb, no. Are you talking about Poignant Pachyderm? Is that the guy? Quad, did you know that Poignant Pachyderm guy goes around calling Melton a map is Stevie Lew? No, I did not know that. Thank you for the update, though, sir. Interesting. Anyway, there's a bunch of steel toe guys that do the same thing. Whatever. Am I surprised that Stevie Lew has alts that say that Melton is a map? No, not one bit, folks. Not one fucking bit.
His method of operation.
Methamphetamines.
To do the Uncle Karen show, and then
Yeah,
they're like, that didn't work out. And like crushed them into money, and now they're like, hey, that didn't work, so now we're gonna sue you. These fucking losers. These,
You remember what?
this is why I stand with Iran the whole all day and all night, 24/7, 365, 100%. Because I mean, these fucking, they're like, hey, if we don't beat you this way, we're gonna sue you. I mean, I go to Playboy right now. I crushed him. I crushed the pedophile network. I crushed them. And so they're like, okay, that didn't work. Doing an Uncle Karen show. So now we're going to sue them. Go fuck yourself, Rickosaurus.
Well, I hate to be.
But yes, absolutely. So that is what the entire lawsuit is about. If I didn't explain that already to everybody. So apparently the lawsuit is because he calls Shuli the pedophile network. He calls Shuli a pedophile flat out. And apparently that can be perceived as a defamation, I suppose.
Oh, sure. The thing about it, though, is he's going to have to prove that it somehow cost him, which, with their fucking numbers in decline, he might be able to show something like that, you know? That, my numbers are going down. I mean, I don't know. I am willing to go to court and testify and on their behalf and say that no, absolutely. The number one thing that's costing them money at this point is the fact that Stuttering John is gone. Yeah. He's gone. Yep.
That's what's really going on. That is a fact, Jack. That's what it's all about there. Dan Filato, that's who they're also talking about. Got a call from Filato Gelato, Rickosaurus. Rickosaurus is a good egg. He's out there driving around in his little truck right now, getting fatter by the minute. I'm sure of it.
Be this guy, but I remember the moment. It was when they did the Auntie Karen show on your birthday.
Right, to stick it to me.
That was the salvo, the open. Like
right.
You hadn't really paid much attention to what was going on there, and once they did that, they fucking awoke a sleeping giant.
Right. So in May, I doubled what they made, and so they're like, "Hey, we can't win that way. Maybe we'll sue them." It's like, go ahead, sue me, you fucking losers.
They got they
have money to get a lawyer. Right. They don't money to pay fucking Mike Morris. Actually, they're doing a grift tonight. They're doing Mike Morris's birthday tonight, and then tomorrow they'll do the Father's Day grift. I mean, these people are like literally human garbage.
I don't know. What do you think about that? They did Anthony Zenhauser's birthday. They do Mike Morris's birthday. They do everybody's birthdays. Every holiday they do something. Every chance they get, they do an emergency broadcast it does actually really appear like Shuli is just a piece of shit grifting faggot.
Melton has his actual birthday month, if I remember correctly, where it's the whole fucking month.
I'm not saying this or that. I'm just saying flat out Shuli.
No.
I know.
Yeah,
I know you
I
could say
agree.
like other people do birthday shows. Well, I know that. I'm saying this motherfucker grifts every fucking little chance he gets, like a real life Shuli.
He's the one that invented the emergency show. You remember that, don't you?
Fuck yes. Yeah, he does. He's done multiple emergency shows in a day. Unbelievable, man. But yeah, I mean, obviously Kevin Brennan is in his head, but I don't think it's that as much as it is just Stuttering John not being here is crushing their network, dude. Totally wrecking their asses.
Oh, no doubt.
Fair what a chat. If you say one thing on
and that makes you actually kind of wonder, like, what does the world look like without Shuli being around? Does Shuli get wrapped up into WATP? Because here's the problem with WATP is that dude does not pay his co-hosts.
Right. Well, what if Shuli? What's it look like if Shuli's not around? Does tree in the forest with nobody around make a noise kind of thing? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I just can't imagine. Maybe if WATP's numbers are down, I don't think they're that far down. Because WATP actually covers a lot of different stuff. Unlike Shuli, who's pretty much fucking Stuttering John centric, will be a huge fucking problem for him. And I do not see Stuttering John coming back to save his ass. So what is Shuli?
Have they tried to attach to any like new locale or anything, or have they? Is there anybody out
really?
there?
Kevin.
Yeah.
They tried to do the anti-Karen thing, but that's not working good because they're way bigger locales than fucking Kevin is.
Right.
Everything about the Shuli network is a fucking joke at this point. And they have multiple people to pay. How long is it before Zenhauser and fucking Morse are gone, one or the other or both? It's not going to be that long from now. You're going to see some layoffs coming, folks. Reverend Rage nails it. Yeah, the whole ISO thing, I would say, has way more to do with the decline of the Shuli network than even the attention to Kevin. Once they started going after Kevin, I don't think people were real hip to that. The ISO thing has fucking wrecked them. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But then John left on top of it.
Bob, yeah. I mean, they've had a combination of shit that should ruin them.
Yeah, Bob left. Exactly. Come back, Bobby! Come back, Bobby!
Bobby!
Supporting them, you'll never be on the show again. Go ahead. What's your?
I don't support them. You know what I mean?
No, I'm kidding. I'm easy.
Well, I don't anyways. You know what I mean?
No, they're garbage.
They're not even funny.
No, it's just sad. It's like they did.
Yeah, I was watching today. Shuli is not fucking funny. Say what you want, man. Like, the guy has no chops for funny. He's the least funny dude in the Dabbleverse. No, he's not. He might be a comedian in the standards that he can get up and do stand up, and anyone that can do stand up and has the balls to go up there and do it can be considered a comedian. But like, dude's not funny on a podcast. He says not funny shit and then laughs at his own stuff. But he also has that stooge Mike Morse, who's like a professional laugher.
Well, you know what? Fucking goddamn Shuli, he breaks all of the molds. I mean, first of all, most of them damn Jews are pretty funny. A lot of them are in Hollywood and comedies and stuff. Not to mention, so what the fuck was I gonna say? God damn it.
Uncle Karen show, and it was a disaster, and now I do double what they do, and then they're like, now we're going to sue you. It's like their network was started by a guy who's going to jail, who's in jail for pedophilia, child pornography, and that his name is Iso Prisolino. So clip that and send it to the DM.
Send it to the DA, folks. You got your case right there. But yeah, I did want to point this out. Muttering John, who is a scumbag piece of shit. No, I don't. I'm just saying that because I like to fuck with that guy. I don't like when he fucks with me as much as when I fuck with him. Is way more fun. But he's kind of a psycho. But yeah, he put this up there. This is fucking insane, man. So yeah, you look at like 2021 when he started kind of doing his Patreon, the Shuli Network.
Right.
And you can see there in the middle of all the fun we were having, he had up over 1,000 patrons on his Patreon. He was down at 200s, went up to 1,000, lost Bob. I wonder what this is. This is about the time. That's probably when he was traveling across the country, causing havoc. The little spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, look at that. That
at?
has been what a decline. He's probably looks at them fucking graphs and goes, "What in the fuck can I do? What can I do to quit the bleeding?"
Oh, you know he's desperate behind the scenes. He can say what he wants on his show. He can say everything's fine, everything's great. We're doing just as good as Kevin Brennan, who pays no one. Yeah, and they got producers and Zenhauser and Mike Morse and you name it. Things ain't good over there at the Shuli Network. Let's just say that. 295 fucking paid members. But yeah, that I mean, they did good for themselves. They made money for years off of it. You know, 2022,
well, 1 year,
late 2021.
Yeah.
1 year.
What is it? What is the Patreon? I wonder.
Huh?
The what did they charge on their Patreon? That's what I was wondering.
Oh, yeah, no idea. I never paid for it. I know I did get gifted. I don't know how they're doing on the gifted memberships, or if they're the Argentinian version anyway, but I definitely got another fucking membership I didn't want to the Shuli Network recently. So gosh darn it, quit giving me those fucking memberships. I hate them. Keep them to yourself. I don't want them. Sons of bitches. So now I get Shuli goes live fucking 3 times a day, and I get 3 emails a day that I don't want. Leave me alone. I don't want your gall darn fucking membership. Take it. You can take that and shove it up your ass, Shuli. I don't want it. Yeah. Fucking Shuli memberships, man. It sucks. I don't want it. Have you ever got one?
Oh shit! What are you talking about, man? Does a bear sit in the woods? Everybody got one, just like how fucking toys used to come in kids' cereal boxes. Yeah, they fucking handed them out like candy.
Yeah, when's the last time you watched the Shuli Network and got a membership?
I've never once watched a whole episode, and I don't think I've invested more than 10-15 minutes into one.
And you got memberships?
Oh God, yeah. I've not watched it and shit. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing, man. Reverend Rage, there's no reason to be on their Patreon. They have like 3 levels here on YouTube. Those people probably don't even realize they're paying for that. Oh, the ones that are still on the Patreon, they just have the auto fucking pay, and they don't even have a clue what the fuck's going on. I too have done that before. Accidents happen. I didn't realize I was paying for Hulu for fucking 8 months last year at $17 fucking a pop. It was like, God damn, dude, that's a lot of money to just throw away. So yeah, it happens every once in a while. You don't really pay attention to what you're paying for, and boy, oh boy, that's painful.
Mm-hmm.
No premium, There's like 15 fucking shows going on right now. It's all good though. It's a Monday. We're doing fine. It's all good. Not every show can be the best show, Premium. You get it. We don't have Dan numbers. How dare you? We wish we had Dan numbers tonight. Is what it is, man. We're doing a show. All right, what do we got? What do we got? We got some KarmicX talking about fucking Shuli. And then we got some KarmicX talking about Felicia and some other shit too. So all right, let's go in on this hair lip motherfucker that you hate, I hate, and some people love, which is very weird. Dan has 44 right now because he has Ashley on. Come on, let's be serious. When I had Ashley on, we fucking killed it. So suck it, Premium. We killed it when we had her on. Go look at the numbers. When's the last time I had a show under 600 people watching it? Suck it. I'm good with it. I'm good with my numbers. All right, let's see how these hair lips numbers are.
I think Shuli's best bet is to tear down the Shuli name and call it Egar. Just call it Egar, man. Egar. Why not?
Egar.
Call it Egar. The
No, this guy sounds like a fucking pirate, and I do mean butt pirate, as a matter of fact. That is not a joke. Not a joke.
Nice hair lip.
Well, I'm just saying, like, are seriously like a fucking. This guy doesn't have any, whatever. To rebrand the Shuli Network. Can you imagine changing the name of the Shuli Network? It is, I say what you want. They might be in decline. They might be falling off a cliff. They might not be doing so hot, but they are a standard in the Dabbleverse. They're not like disappearing. They got a namesake. The last thing you would do is change their name to Egar Man. Egar Man. But that shows you like the child level this kid's at.
I don't understand, but I mean, who would that benefit? I mean, because the people in the Dabbleverse are all aware of the whole ISO thing, so they know it's the same guy, and he isn't going to pick up any new people outside the Dabbleverse. So,
rebranding at this point is stupid, as Chad found out today. That's kind of why I brought this up, because it's like rebranding is not always the correct thing. It's like Ski Mask. When Ski Mask stopped doing Sad Chad, like it has never come back since he did that. I couldn't believe he stopped doing it. I almost thought about picking up the reins and just doing a Sad Chad type show. But I didn't, but it's like, when you got a good thing going, why look a gift horse in the mouth? Right.
Exactly.
So renaming is retarded.
Egar channel. Don't get too above your britches, Shuli. Do one really good show if you want. I have a focus problem too. I can carry on for hours on end if I drink a little too heavily. And it can be a shit show. But yeah, Shuli should condense, rebrand, rename himself, maybe. Don't even call himself Shuli anymore. Get rid of the name. Dues paya. There you go, Reverend Rage. I like that idea.
Oh, shit. Reverend Rage is over there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Busted. Got him, Reverend Rage. We see you over there now. KarmicX might be a little light in the loafers, but he's a good dude. Yeah, he's a fag. That's true. I would agree with that. He's got some shitty advice, and it'd be like changing his name. Nobody would know who he is. It's such bad fucking advice. I do like his admission, though, that the only way that he does these 3, 4, 5 hour shows that he does, 6-hour shows, is drinking. So he's pretty much admitted that he just likes to get drunk and carry on and say nothing for hours.
I had an uncle like that. He just talked the blue ears off of Green Moose, and we all hated him. He used to drink fucking screwdrivers from 5 in the morning till fucking 10 o'clock at night, man. I mean, go to bed.
Yeah.
He was just a mean son of a bitch. Just
Well, this
shut
guy.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. You would never want to hang out with the dude because he won't shut up.
No.
I guarantee he would be an annoying drunk to hang out with. No doubt about it.
Oh, for sure.
Idea.
Oh, sure.
He wants to be the dues payer. He's got to pay some more dues.
Shit way
Because he
up.
planned his business like a dumb shit. Opened his doors to everybody. Hey, world, come on in, world. I'm going to invite everybody in who has production knowledge, world. I don't care who they are. They don't, even if they have a criminal record, world. I invited them in. Even though they have a questionable way about them. I don't know. Maybe he can see people for how I see people. A lot of people kind of buy into other people, but I can get a good sense of if they're this way or that way. If they have like questionable motives, you know, I have to get a sense of that. I don't think Shuley had the right vetting process to take the Stern show module of letting the fans ingratiate themselves by providing visual or audio content.
What is this nonsense? What are you guys listening to over there? Nothing he says makes any sense. It's all just fucking blabber. Fuck, dude. I do like that he has to hold his microphone now. That actually makes me really happy. That he broke his fucking, in a fit of rage, just breaking his shit. Eat that fucking dick, you fucking loser.
Well, I thought he made a bunch of money. You should buy him a new one.
This guy making fun of Shuli Egar that has something going on, at least. Whatever. I will say Shuli did not do a good job carrying out his fucking fame from and he's a very jealous bitch. You know he's jealous of Stuttering John. You know that's what bugs him. Is that Stuttering John was able to parlay his fame from the Howard Stern show into something. Whatever that may be. One thing we know, Stuttering John is a successful comedian. Shuli is not a successful comedian, can never fucking get a gig, not to cancel on him. Every time he sets one up, it cancels on him. The ones he set up out here on the West Coast, I was actually going to watch him in Salem. It canceled on him. Why? Because he wasn't selling tickets. Stuttering John, say what you will, he sells tickets. Show me the number, Shuli.
And granted, they might only be 50, but he does sell tickets, and he don't have to cancel.
Well, he sold out a bunch of places.
Oh, yeah. Lately?
Yeah. I mean, he's still doing comedy, dude. Like, he has not stopped. He's been consistently doing comedy.
Oh, I didn't know he was selling out lately. Well, good for him.
Right. I mean, you've looked into it, huh?
I know that he hadn't been selling out. That I seen some video of him. It's been a minute ago now, where he was playing in front of about 16 people, I think. But yeah, I haven't paid much attention to his latest comedy endeavors.
Wherever there's trash talking Shuli, you will find me. Yes. When I first started talking to Shuli, he seemed like very dismissive. He kind of blew me off. But then he did come on the program and gave us, I don't know, hour and a half or some shit like that. So at first I was like, yeah, cool. And then I had John on my show. And my God, Shuli was such a fucking cunt about coming on the program. Somehow somebody, I think Lemmy or Granny sent him the link, and he was backstage, and I wasn't going to let him on the show. Yeah. Quad, how do you not like KarmicX? The dude says crazy stuff like a rock star. You got to like this. Yeah, but he's not a rock star. He's not a rock star. And he doesn't say funny stuff. He just talks in circles. I don't think he says anything like a rock star. He has to get drunk to even be somewhat interesting from what I've seen. Is that all you guys like about him? Is that he gets drunk and says wild shit? Is that it? That's the whole thing? That's the entire gimmick? That's all you want?
I think a good many of them turn in just to see the fall.
Yeah, well, the fall's coming. I mean,
Oh,
fall is coming. I mean, it's
next season.
I mean, we're almost there. It's June, but the fall's coming. Will it be Karmic's fall? Yeah, I wonder how much time does he have? Really, that's what it's at.
Wow, are you talking living or podcasting?
I don't know, all of it.
Oh well, I'd put him on borrowed time for all facets of life.
All right, here we go. The other night he had Felicia on, and I was in there for just a couple of minutes at the end of his show. We showed on Friday how sensitive of a little bitch he is when Quad comes in there and just chips at him. I was just calling him a tweaker and whatnot. I actually do think he's on some upper of some sort. There's no way you could drink that much and not be on an upper and talk for 6 hours straight. I can't imagine that he wouldn't be a blabbering fool if it more than he already is, if he was not on like meth or something, because he drinks a fucking lot, man. But like I said, I came in there and I just threw some shots at him, was having some fun at his expense. Let's see how he reacted for it.
People out in my chat who have been here to enjoy the stream for what it is worth. And I know a lot of I know that we're gonna have a lot of panty waste, talking shit. Just don't worry about these people, because that's all they have left. Like, you got Quadfather who doesn't have his dick anymore.
Oh,
yeah, things like that. You got to keep in mind that these people are suffering when they're shitting on yours truly. So I got to keep that in mind. Every time Quadfather wants to shit on me, I'll just realize he has no use of his dick. So let's keep that in mind of people who want to act out in front of each other.
Yeah. You just have to. He has to remind himself that something. He has to remind himself of some positive that he can look at when I'm giving him a bad time, because he can't handle it. You know what I mean? That's how pathetic it is. Like, he can't just like see it and laugh at it and not give a fuck whatsoever. He has to look at it and then tell himself, like, it's okay because that guy's this or that. He's a panty waste.
It's kind of like a life.
Yeah, I mean, you got to tell yourselves positive affirmations, Karmics, so that you don't off yourself from sadness. Oh, Quad's in here being mean in my chat. I got to tell myself it's okay. It's okay. He's just a half a man. He's a half man. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, when you see mean comments in the chat, don't you have to tell yourself positive thoughts, Honk, Mr. Rhodes?
I worry about the sleep I'm going to lose at night sometimes. And yeah, that fucks with me. Hey, we're all human, goddammit. So sometimes we hurt and bleed like, regular old people like KarmicX there.
All right.
But,
Well, then that's a yes. I guess you do have to tell yourself positive stuff.
No, I've never had to say that to myself. I've never had to say that to myself.
Reverend Rage, you guys are going to talk about eating? Okay, so just 2 seconds ago, Reverend Rage, might I remind you, you were saying how this guy says stuff like a rock star, and then you reminded me, he sits there and talks about Taz like a fucking, he's a goddamn incel, Reverend Rage. How can you be an incel in the middle of Minnesota and be a rock star? It's all made up. The only rock star he got is playing AI songs. What are you talking about, dude? This guy's a fucking jerk off. He imagines AI women with huge boobs because he can't get bitches. Like, I guarantee I get laid more than this fucking incel. There's no doubt in my mind, as a matter of fact. Like, this guy seems like the biggest faggot of all time. I literally don't think anyone that sits there and talks about fucking Taz dancing on screen and can't shut up about it, and how hurt he is by some lady that's not within half a country away, and he won't shut up about eating her yeast box. And you say he's a goddamn rock star, Reverend Rage. How dare you come into my chat and say that shit? He's the furthest thing from a rock star, my friend. I'm sorry, Reverend Rage. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This guy's an embarrassment to man. All men, real men, as it were, if you will. Reverend Rage. How dare you, sir? How dare you? How dare you?
Let's keep that in mind so we don't have to, shit on each other like Quadfather has. Because if I had no usage of my dick, I'd be a bitter fucking bitch in a chat room too, like Quadfather. Rocking in his fucking chair. Maybe I'd be a dick to that. And Spurge Snake, I didn't ask you to fucking come into my goddamn chat. Why don't you go and kiss Taz's ass and tell her how I am weird? Keep telling her that, you fucking bitch.
Ooh, someone else that was in his chat chipping him. Apparently, Spurg has been telling Taz that KarmicX is weird.
Well, does anybody need to say it? I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. Exactly. Yeah, nobody needs to be told that you're a fucking weirdo. We all know you're a weirdo. You're the weirdest of the weird in the Dabbleverse. No doubt about it. He's pretty much creeped every lady out in the Dabbleverse. I'm not sure if Felicia's weirded out.
Felicia's a weirdo too, so they're made for each other. This could be a mating.
Right.
This could be a hookup here, folks. If you're wanting to see it, you got two dipshits, half-wits, that are going to meet in the middle and make beautiful babies together.
They're not going to be beautiful babies. They're going to be weird little fucking soulless freaks. They're gingers, man. They're going to be disgusting. You're gross. Quit making me think about two gingers having sex. I want to throw up. How dare you?
My bad.
Yeah, it's bad enough we had to hear him talk about eating out yeast infections. Now we got to think about him fucking the other gross one, Felicia.
Boinking Felicia, yeah.
Oh, here's the other thing. We know that like he's a huge fan of Pat Dixon. He's fucking butthurt more than any other man has ever been by Pat Dixon, except for maybe one guy, Gino Bisconte.
Right.
Okay. KarmicX wants to have Pat Dixon sloppy seconds. He wants to be Pat Dixon's Eskimo brother more than anything in the world.
Oh no.
Obviously.
Jeez.
Obviously that's what it is.
Yeah, he does have some love for Pat Dixon still. I mean, he may talk about it.
Love. There's homo love. That's a fact.
Some hidden love there.
It's disgusting, man. So he's so obsessed with Pat Dixon at this point that he wants to do some weird goo swapping. I guess a lot like Aaron Imhold is with Nick Rekieta. You know, same kind of weird incel fucking problem, mental issue that he's got with that. I guess my guess is you let KarmicX into the room after Pat Dixon just got finished up with the lady. I think we know what would happen, don't we? He would be right there cleaning up.
Not another slurper.
He's a slurper, folks. Fucking hair lip slurper, as a matter of fact.
The worst kind.
I mean, you would imagine, you would agree, right? Like, he does come off like that. Either he's gay. Is there anything gayer than that? Maybe.
Being a trisexual like he would. Men, women, animals, he don't know.
He'll try anything once.
Try it all once.
I do love that it bothers him. So he's totally ruined his relationship with Pat and Taz all on his own. He didn't need help doing that. But for some reason, it bugs him when other people talk shit about him to Taz or Pat. Like he's cussing Spurg Snake out right now for the same kind of shit. So that does kind of boggle my mind. It's like, why do you even give a fuck at this point? Those people want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, he's confused. Look at that glare. Holy shit. That is a glare from hell.
And Quadfather, keep being a bitch. Keep fucking sending me the fucking link that is not going to be answered. Keep doing it. Hey, Spurg, do you want to write down my words some more, you fucking bitch?
He doesn't need to write down your words. At the end of every show, there's a transcript made, and that's not a gay joke. It's a transcript is made of every word you say on a podcast. So when you do a 6-hour podcast and you bring up in 6 hours, you bring up Taz or Pat's name every 30 seconds for 6 hours. There's something wrong with you, bro. There is something fucking seriously wrong with you. That's a fact.
Damn.
Talk about obsessed, man. Like, I don't think, like we were saying, Taz doesn't need to be told you're a fucking weirdo. Just that simple fact that you did that shit is glaringly apparent that you're a fucking weirdo. That's a fact.
Yeah, watch out, Taz.
Write my words down. Write them down and convince Taz that I'm a weirdo.
Yes,
you did all
the transcript.
This shit. It's all your fucking fault, dude. You're a fucking cock sucker. And you know it.
So he blames Spurg Snake for their falling out? Is that what he's trying to say?
I think so. I think he's blaming them, not realizing it was just him that got it fucking killed. But yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. He did it all on his lonesome.
So enjoy that. Enjoy that.
He will.
And BYB, don't kiss my fucking ass and come to my chat to shit on me. You're a fucking douche. I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to give you or
he has nothing to say to me. Did you hear it? Yeah, like he's not been saying for the last, 5 episodes that he said something about me?
Yeah,
he's got nothing to say to me.
He got nothing to say to me.
Yeah, I'm totally not in your head. You're owning me. I'm sure of it. It totally makes sense what you're saying right now. Right, Reverend Rage? You fucking knucklehead. You think this dude says some rock star
shit? To you are a fucking dickless loser. You're half a man sitting in a fucking wheelchair.
Making you feel.
Because you weren't thinking when you jumped in that pool. How's that? How's that?
Oh, I was thinking. I was like, I better not fuck this up. And guess what? I did. I did fuck it up. I was thinking, though. Yeah, I was thinking.
Maybe you should have thought before you jumped, motherfucker.
You know what my last thought was before I did that?
What the fuck? What did I do?
No, before.
What? What was your last thought?
I probably shouldn't do this. That was the last thought I had before I did it. My last thought there, karmic, is I probably shouldn't do this. That was my thought. But for some reason, when you get drunk, you don't listen to your better judgment. Very dumb. Very dumb.
And now you're a miserable cunt to everybody? Is that why you're so weirdly angry at Chad Zumach? Is that why?
No, I fucking owned Chad Zumach, and the reason I hate his dumbass is because he tried to write me off like I was nothing and then make fun of me, and it didn't work. And I blew his ass up right on MLC, bitch. Just like I would do to you, KarmicX, if we were ever on a show together. I would definitely blow your ass up because you're a fucking punk. 100% facts. In your head, or are you in my head? You ain't in my head, boy. You ain't in my head. I love the stuff you're saying. I think it's fucking hilarious. And I guarantee Spurg Snake thinks the same shit. Spurg Snake, I guarantee when you gave him credit for ruining you and Taz's relationship, he was probably like fucking spiking the ball in the end zone the second you said it. He was probably like, huge grin on his face, just like I have every time I make you feel, bitch. Every time.
Why you have this strange hatred towards Chad Zumach because he can walk?
Yeah. I'm jealous because he can walk. That's the deal. No, my friend. You got it wrong. And if I think I have shown our DMs before, me and this knucklehead. I think I did show him on a show, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Nothing has changed since then. I still have not, since that day, I have not sent him one more DM. And this is like, I don't even remember. I guess I could look it up and show it.
Maybe it is the imposter quad or BYB.
Yeah, that's all I can figure is maybe someone pretended to be me and is sending him messages, which would be funny if they're sending him links to like Povo the Clown or something. It's like one of those guys. I would love that, man.
Maybe that's why you're angry at Chad, because he can walk. I'd be an angry, bitter bitch sitting in a fucking chair. I'd be one too if I were you too, Quadfather. I'd take to the internet all day long and act like the bitch that you are. Is it hard to sit in that wheelchair with a prolapsed fucking anus, Quadfather?
I didn't even think I remember hearing that. A prolapse? My asshole's outside. Hold on. God damn it. Nope. All right. I just had to make sure my asshole didn't fall out while we were doing the show. It's not. I can confirm my asshole is inside.
Thank God for small miracles.
Prolapse. I get it. Maybe he thinks everybody's asshole's prolapsed like his. Because that's the other thing. This guy sits almost as much as I do from what I've seen. He's been sitting like 14 hours a fucking day doing a show, right?
Anybody actually seen him walk or get out of the chair?
He might actually. Maybe that's why he's so upset. He's fucking mad at me. Yeah, because when he goes off screen, he always puts that interstitial up. He always puts his little AI music up. You're right. Maybe he's onto something. Maybe this brown chair is not a lounge chair. Maybe it's an actual wheelchair.
Yeah, or it's a lift, one of those lift seats that help them to get into the chair.
Old man, lazy boys.
Yeah. I got one. If you're gonna ask, yeah.
I was gonna ask. You beat me to it.
I know.
You got me.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, it's not funny, Terry Nee. You're the worst. Your anus is prolapsed. How dare you, sir? I don't know. I don't know. Is that a known? Because he talks about guys getting pink socked, and he talks about prolapsed anuses a lot. And whatever. I mean, he comes off as just a pure homo. So all that adds up, folks. You can add all that stuff up. I know Carl accused me of saying gay shit way too often, but usually they're in joke form. This guy seems very serious about his homosexuality. He takes his homo to a new level. He is an actual homosexual, I do believe.
Answer that question. Or else just be a bitch in your fucking chair.
Okay.
There's quadriplegics that deserve way more respect than you do. You don't
Right.
deserve any fucking respect. You threw in the towel long ago on humanity. And what are you going to do? You're going to go into other people's chat rooms to shit on people. So you got your moment, Quadfather. Type away. Type away.
Isn't he a writer?
He thinks he is. He's the fucking Phil Elmore of this generation.
Did you see that look on his face right now? Does that look like a happy kid?
No.
That looks like a
one
very upset young man, don't it?
struggling with his sexual orientation.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, you can tell he's fucking pissed. I love it. I did what I was intending to do: piss him off, get him in his feels.
You did well. You did well, bro.
Chatting Chad up. He's gay too. Hey, at least Chad has a dick that works, Quadfather. What has your dick done lately?
Last
Nothing.
couple months, not much.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Just collecting dust.
Well, no, there's no dust on it.
Hey, I have my dick. I don't have to cry.
Yeah, but you never get to use yours except for by yourself with your hand, you fucking loser.
Okay.
That's a fact.
What does it mean he don't have to cry? He cries every fucking show he does. What do you mean?
Quad ain't never cried on a podcast, bitch. Quad's cried 0 times on a podcast. But apparently you like to cry. I think I've watched every other fucking idiot in the Dabbleverse cry too, except for a few. The ones that don't take this shit too serious.
But you have a lot to cry about. Maybe you should tear up now, bitch.
Oh,
Quadfather, sit in your chair and just realize you'll never be the man that you were born to be. Just remember that, bitch.
Wow.
Just remember that while you're sucking Pat Dixon's dick in your fucking wheelchair.
He wants to suck Pat Dixon's dick so bad. It's disgusting. Oh, poor feller.
After
Poor
he's
feller.
been in Taz.
After he's been in Taz. That's right.
Just make sure you put the brakes on the fucking tires so you don't rock around while you accept that cock. Because that's what you do. You're just like Crumbum. You're just like Schmeal looking for fucking vapors of interest in your stupid fucking shit.
Somebody's upset.
And with that,
he's gonna end the show. But I think it's funny that he doesn't see that he goes on MLC for the exact same reason.
Right.
But whatever, he's projecting. It's all good, man. I don't even really you can't take anything he says seriously. He's a fucking joke, man.
Okay, you're not.
I don't
giving
even.
them-
When he's on MLC, I don't see Kevin Brennan taking him very seriously either. I think there's going to come a point in time he's going to get stabbed in the back by Kevin, and I think that's when we're going to see the fall. I think he might be able to hang in there pretty good up until that point happens. I think when he really gets betrayed, gets really fucked over. He has something real bad happen because he really hasn't had. He's falling apart now, and he's had like 0 adversity. Like, okay, so Melton watched you a couple times, made fun of you. You almost fucking broke down and fell apart over that stuff.
Right.
Quad's watched you, fucked with you very little. You can tell it's getting to him. He's falling apart. Like the second something actually real happens to him, it's fucking it's over. It's lights out, folks.
Right.
This guy is a lightweight penny waist. He ain't gonna be able to make it, man. I'm saying. I'm calling it now. I'm calling my shot. Wait. You guys wait till someone turns his back on him, like Kevin's going to do, and then when people start piling on, he's gonna fold like a cheap fucking umbrella.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
No
he
doubt
ain't long
about
for this game.
Yep, fall is coming. Fall is coming, folks. When is the longest day of the year? In 5 days, the 21st. I love the summer solstice, folks. It does remind me when the summer solstice gets here, you know, the days start getting shorter, but they get hotter. So it starts really warming up. I thought it was the 21st. Yeah, okay. Premium. Preemie. Come on, Preemie. Get with it. Yeah, that's a fact check, the 21st. I'm excited for the solstice. You've been waking up early, buddy. You old folks wake up early, don't you?
Always. We don't need no fucking solstice, god damn it. It's 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning every morning. I told you my theory on that. It's a subconscious fear of dying. So we don't want to miss nothing. So we get up. Sounds as good as any, but it seems to be a fucking kind of a time zone that everybody around this age wakes up to.
So you're saying Kevin Brennan is up at 3 a.m, huh?
Oh, every morning, guaranteed.
I did look up his age today because there was some question marks. People were like, he's 67, 69. He's 65. You're 60, right?
Next year.
Oh, okay. So you're 59.
Yeah.
All right. Doxed, motherfucker. Yeah, Reverend Rage. That was the same night, right? Yeah. Quad was trolling KarmicX chat. I was joining him on the fun. Then they put me on the timeout. So that was the funny thing is right at the end of the show when he went behind the screen there, he put me and Reverend Rage and probably Spurg Snake on timeout, and then he just started talking shit. So he was like cussing us out for, oh, you guys just type away, you fucking keyboard warriors, blah, blah, blah. And the second he ended the show, he was in the fucking chat talking shit after he timed us out so we couldn't say nothing back to him. That's the guy we're talking about here. He is a fucking thin-skinned little bitch. It is fun fucking with him, though. It's not fun unless they react. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, if there isn't something. Yeah, why do it?
Sam Bibley, did you guys see Teamster Tim on KarmicX this morning? No, I did not.
No. We like Teamster Tim, though.
Yeah, we're fans of Teamster Tim. That's the thing about KarmicX. He's actually kind of better by himself than he is with a guest. I'll be the first to say it. I guess maybe it's okay when the ladies are on there and he's fucking awkward as hell. That kind of cringe is worth the watch. But yeah, for the most part, not really. He is better. He is better when we get him by himself drunk. Like that is fun. And then you can get him in his feelings and then you can start chipping him and then he really falls apart and fun. That is fun. That's what we want.
It's fun breaking men.
Breaking men. Yeah, breaking men that are half men, breaking real men, right?
Half men.
All right, half man. That's my new name, folks. You don't have to call me Quadfather anymore. You guys can all call me half man, half ape.
Wow, that's kind of a cool name for a TV series. Half Man and Mr. Road.
Half Man and Mr. Road. I love this.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Crime Fighters.
What was the old show? Fat Man and
Scarecrow.
Was that the name of it? No.
No, Jake and the Fat Man.
Fat
is what it
Man,
was.
Jake and the Fat Man. Thank you. I was going to say Scarecrow. What do you? You're making shit up, man.
Scarecrow.
I think you're
Scarecrow.
suffering for some dementia, buddy. I think you forgot.
Every day I forget. I'll forget all about this episode tomorrow. You don't worry about that.
Perfect. That'll actually benefit you, buddy. You're good on that.
It will.
Just a reminder, folks, we are doing a membership drive for the month of June. So if you want to get a membership, please get a membership. We will not let you down for probably the rest of the fucking year, all the way till, I don't know, maybe Thanksgiving or whatever. One of those weekends in the fall. I know in the last month we missed Easter, we missed Father's Day and Mother's Day. I don't see that we're not going to give you guys a membership show for the rest of the fucking year. So get those memberships, gift them, and get them, as it were, if you will. Yeah, we'll be putting on a show every Sunday from here on till eternity. At this point, there ain't gonna be no stopping us. I don't see any holidays or anything coming up. I even looked up the 4th of July. It's not on a Sunday. I had to look, but then again, 4th of July is kind of like a late night thing for the most part. That is a dinner type thing. Dinner and a fucking fireworks show.
Exactly.
That's a fact. Exactly. So yeah, we'll be doing we won't be missing any more weekly Dabble reviews, just FYI. I kind of thought I might be able to do one on Father's Day, and then I just did not. It didn't work out. So I apologize for not being there for you folks, you fine folks. But we'll be there for you in the future. Just FYI. All right, next one up. KarmicX with Felicia. Let's get weird with it. Let's get weird. Yeah, another lady that, of course, Pat Dixon put his weenie inside of. Of course, that's the person that fucking KarmicX wants to hang out with. Fucking cuck. KarmicX, you're a goddamn cuck, boy. You're a cock.
Doom knows, and everybody else knows.
Doom knows. Doom's a clipper.
I have not seen that one yet. That's fucking brilliant, Doom. Doom knows. Doom's a psycho. What? I still think it's hilarious. Okay, Doom, I did let Ashley know you're a very nice young lady, and she might change her opinion of you. So there you go.
But thank you kindly.
What the fuck is Kevin doing? What is he doing? When is this motherfucker retiring? Seriously. What is it? He just had a birthday, right? What is he? What did he turn? 65?
Well, I thought he was 67. Maybe it's 60.
No, he's not that old.
Okay, I'm wrong then. So I don't know his age.
68. No,
I thought it was 67, but I might have misheard. But
so if I think he might be 60. I think he might have turned 65 this year. So if he turns 65 this year, he's got one more year left, right? And then he's going to start collecting Social Security by the time he's 60. What? He's got a year left,
right?
And what he's going to do for his last year? God. What is?
A bitch that drives all over the country for the lowest paying fucking comedy gigs is asking what the fuck Kevin Brennan's going to do. A person with absolutely no plan, no fucking, no trajectory, no idea what she's going to be doing in the next fucking month. Has no home, no place, no nothing. She's a fucking couch writer. Worse than Mr. Bill Everything ever was.
She's the Ray DeVito of women.
She is. She's a female. Well, no, actually, Ray DeVito's kind of got his shit together at this point, and is getting lots of gigs in New York. More than you could say about Felicia at this point. I would say that Felicia is lower on the scale than Chad or Ray, and she's younger.
She's a bad drunk too.
Is she?
Oh, you can tell right here. She's been drinking. She's getting mouthy. That's what it is. Yeah, she's been drinking. I promise you. She's a little extra mouthy.
I don't know. I don't.
She's not
She seems like a psycho. She
She
seems like a psycho ass bitch. I don't know if she's a
Well,
drunk
she
too. I
does.
don't think so.
Well, I don't know if she's a drunk too, but she's been drinking on this.
I don't think I've
She
ever
had-
seen her drunk or drinking. I'll have to ask Pat about that.
Yeah.
I wonder if she does drink. I don't even think that's ever come up before. Honk, I think you might be wrong on this one, but
Okay.
if you prove
All
me
right.
wrong,
Well-
I will let you know.
No, I just it's a gut feeling.
Fair. I've never heard her slur one word.
No, she ain't never slurred.
All right.
What's he gonna do?
I never
He
realized
wants to
that.
reunite me and Pat because he thinks it would be interesting.
Oh yeah, I just heard.
I
her
think he
slur.
knows
And
what
then
he's gonna
what?
do for his show.
Yeah, I mean, what she just said right there actually did sound like she might be buzzed. You might be right.
Look at her eyes. Yeah, and she's kind of combative. And look at her eyes. They're like really. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. She drunk. Or yeah. But
That's
ask
wild.
Pat.
Yeah, Shades. I did see that. There is a lot going on tonight. I see that.
And then what?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what? So what? You could make a bunch of money and then wash your hands of it and then go on to the next thing while I have to fucking simmer in it? That's your plan?
No, as a matter of fact, Felicia, you do not have to simmer in it. You could say it all, do it all on screen, get it over with, and move on with your life. That's an option. You would have thought she would have already have moved on with her life at this point as it is. But no, she can't. She can't let it go. She can't let the relationship go. She's stuck in it. So what she's pretty much saying is she can't see the guy, hang out with him, and be like, move on.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
No closure.
They have no ties. They're not tied together anymore. But they have broke up and gotten back together more than once. You know what I mean?
So she could be expecting this then, another return visit.
Is that what you think's going to happen, huh?
No, but you know what, man? The one time I seen them both talking, I don't know. I'm not convinced that Pat's over her yet either. As stupid as that sounds, I mean, yeah, he made mention
at this
not long
point.
ago.
I disagree.
Okay,
I think he's over this bitch. Myself, she seems obsessive to the point where she's going to be cooking rabbits in his kitchen.
Yep,
not in a nice way.
You think that's gonna work because you want everybody to go with the current.
Right.
Motherfucker, you help decide the current. That's the thing. You can't be in it and you can't have 1 foot in it and then take your what's a better analogy? You can't be like steering the boat and then take your hands off the wheel and go, no, this is what the crowd wants. Okay. All right. So you go into a room full of rowdy drunkie. You go, okay, it's Friday Night Late Show. They're drunk. Let me just give them what they want. That's what you're doing right now. For what?
You're right, dude. How did I not notice this before?
Yeah,
I was not looking for that. And to be honest with you, I think I only went in there late to chip this dude, but I did not pay attention to Felicia at all. And I think you're onto something here, man. She's not high. This is drunk.
No,
this is drunk.
No, this is a drunk. Yeah, this is a booze acting here.
I was gonna see if I could pin it on some edibles or something, but that's not.
No,
you're right,
they
man.
don't do it like
you're
that.
right.
That's booze.
She's got the drowsy eyes and
yeah.
She is okay. Maybe that explains the wild talk because typically she's like 100% Kevin Brennan, so she is filling her oats with the alcohol.
What's the old saying? Sober man's thoughts, drunk man's words.
There you go.
For what? Instant gratification. That's what you want right now. You want instant gratification that's going to pay you for 1 day. You're not going to get maybe 2 days. Maybe people will be talking about it the next day.
Right.
Okay. And then what? You've invited a fucking parasite back into the community. Great. And you're going to say, oh my God, dude. And you're going to say it has nothing to do with you because you're Larry King. I'm Larry King. All I do is open the door for parasites. That's what Larry King did, right?
Right.
Larry King before he retired. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
you're
had
right.
on all those NFL players that beat women because he wanted to get their side of the story. Okay, that makes sense. Mike Wallace. Yeah. We get it.
She has the right. If you feel like you are gonna be put into that, I'd ask for 80% of the net.
Okay. I do have to say, so Kevin Brennan had Pat on a million times before. He doesn't need to get his side of the story again.
Right.
What he wants is the confrontation.
Exactly.
There's no more, hey, what's your side of the story shit. That ship has sailed. He's got both your side of the stories. The only thing left to do is have you both on and see if there's fireworks. That's it. End of story. No, there is no, hey, this question, hey, that question. It's going to be like, so you guys going to fuck? Are you guys going to fuck now? What's going on? Why don't you talk to her? She said you're a stupid fag. And then he'll ask her, yeah, she, whatever. You get the picture. He's going to get the fireworks fired up.
Feel like you are going to be put into that, I'd ask for 80% of the net of that show.
Yeah. Also, push back on me. I don't want you to disagree with me. I want you to literally tell me whatever you think. I don't care. Push back, like the 80, like no, $1,500. He offered $1,000, and then Gustav's gonna throw in $5. So for $1,500, I'm gonna go and take it to the court of public opinion with Pat Dixon.
Oh, here's another option. Pills.
Well, yeah, that's also.
She could be an oxy bitch. She could be a downers lady.
Yeah, that's true. It's just that I don't know, man. Pillheads, they're a little slower in the thing. She's got like a drunk thing about her. But yeah, you're right. It could be a fucking couple pills.
Yeah, 3 or 4 Percocets will make you talk like this too. With the eyes like that and shit. She might be a pill popper. Yeah, she's definitely drinking or a pill popper. One of the two, man. You called it. Yeah, I'm very curious about that now. $1,500. Dominic Brennan offered her $1,500, basically for Felicia to crash her house of cards. Yeah, so Dominic, you're under the impression that if they did meet, that Pat would crush her. That's what I believe is what you're saying, then, huh? Fair enough, man. I got faith in Pat that he could lay all of that to rest and lay her to waste. But we know how arguments go. It is hard to settle it and get your points across on a podcast where you're like screaming at each other. As we saw, we've seen it a lot. So it's not like we don't know what will happen.
When there's already been an order of protection served, and he has a track. What are we doing? What are we doing?
We want it.
You're not Larry King. You're Jerry Springer.
Yes.
What the fuck, dude?
Yes.
Do you think Kevin Brennan still holds some weird warmth in his heart for
bros before hoes, dude? That's how it goes.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that
before
too.
Hoes, man.
He fucked up.
Yeah, something going on there.
Yeah.
And
Who
Kevin
gives a
Brennan.
fuck?
Kevin Brennan has said over the last year, I mean, in the solo shows, he has said yeah, I remember the good times between me and Pat. Yeah.
No, so what Kevin Brennan remembers are good shows. When he laments on the past, he's like, no, this was a great show because he's not like, oh, I miss Pat Dixon. I miss Bob Levy. No. You don't understand Kevin Brennan if you think that's what's happening. He's all about like, oh yeah, that time this meltdown happened. That was a great show. That was great. Like even someone like Dave Sarah was on his show and he brought up me and Chad arguing, and that's exactly what he said. Oh yeah, that was great. He wasn't saying like, oh, I miss Quadfather. No. He don't miss Quadfather. He missed he enjoyed that one blow up we had. That's what it was. That's the fact.
Remember that. And he was getting all sentimental about it. So He was getting sentimental about Gino a year before Gino. All of a sudden, well, Keanu, and Gino.
Why
by
wouldn't
proxy.
you do that? Somebody suggested why, but what about Gino and Pat? He said no. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
That would be a better conversation. I agree, Felicia. I think why not
It
have?
might not. It wouldn't be as juicy.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows what happened, and they saw that there's video footage, and Gina's forgiven Pat at this point.
Yeah, right. And Pat has kind of said, "Oh, I'll
take risks," he says. You got to take risks, Felicia, in your career if you want to be an entertainer. How about I take a risk by sticking to my fucking morals and integrity? How about I do that? Isn't that a risk, especially in this community? Yes. What do you want to do? You want to give the crowd what they want. How many people?
Right. Morals and integrity. That's what she's kept since she's been in the Dabbleverse. Totally kept her morals and integrity. Right. Because you don't seem like just a bitter fucking ex-bitch. Totally. Totally the integrity's intact. Wrong.
And
sorry.
And God damn it, she was screaming and driving and got hit. Now there, she could have killed somebody. Not paying
That's
attention
integrity.
To the road.
Integrity right there.
That's
There's your moral.
integrity.
There's your moral equivalency of what? Streaming and wrecking because you're fucking not paying attention to the road.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
People in this crowd, which, by the way, come on, this is Anthony Cumia runoff. This is Anthony Cumia runoff. So how many people you're going to give the people what they want?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, her going around and living in other people's homes and eating fucking chicken nuggets out of her car and living out of her car and driving across the country to this place and that. Totally keeping your integrity intact.
Okay, so a lot of these people who don't give a fuck about this, they're not on my side, which is fine, but still, a lot of these people who don't get it are either abusers themselves who don't understand that they're abusers, or they've been.
We don't believe you, bitch. It has nothing to. But we don't believe your story. We don't think you got abused. That's a fact, Jack. I really don't give a fuck about if Pat Nixon, if I really thought he was like a woman abuser, yeah, like I would not stand up for him or whatever, sit for it.
Right.
I don't believe this bitch's story at all. And anyway, everybody go watch that fucking entire video that Taz put that fucking hour-long video about all the time she's changed her story, dude. She does not keep her story straight. It's been broken apart. Like Taz did a good job of putting that together. I'll say.
Been abused to the point that they don't understand they've been abused. That's it. Those are the only two people in the category that would actually take the side of this person. So you want me to go up against this guy who is a master manipulator while you sit there and play Larry King or Mike Wallace. Right. And you go, and then what? You go, I'm going to set it up to where she'll win. How's that going to work? That's not going to work. The only thing these people care about is who's funnier. That's all. Showbiz PTSD is one of my favorite MLC episodes.
Well, there you go. Pat Dixon is funnier than you, Felicia. So I guess then he won. He won.
Pretty simple math there.
Nick in Fort Wayne. I know I've heard the same thing, but who are the people that have said that? And who's repeating it? So it's Chrissy Mayer said that, right? That he did that to her. I know what you mean, man. It is hard. So Gino's the other guy that says that that's true. And he says all the women. It's pretty much Gino's story, right? That he's an abuser.
Right.
Episodes. I don't know if you remember that one. I remember going back and listening to the old episodes, and the title is Show Business PTSD. And he's talking about how everybody in show business is a fraud. They're fake. They're full of shit. That's his brand. And then you're going to go and do the thing that you hate. Okay. That's your retirement year. That's what you're doing.
Right.
Okay, we got it.
He's on YouTube.
This guy is using your entire audience, so you're just gonna be like, well, this is the way the current is going. Okay, you fucking trailblazer. That's what you're a trailblazer, but now you're gonna go the way the current is going in your last year.
Right.
Okay, then you're out of steam.
No, he's done this the entire time he's done his show. Maybe you should watch it sometime, Felicia. As a matter of fact, he's been pinning people that hate each other on his show. And whatever. I try to mimic his show by doing the exact same thing. What you do is you find a couple people that hate each other and you get them on your show, and then it's fireworks and it's fun. Nobody cares about who's funnier on those shows. If you can do a funny show, that's great. If you can do a show that's funny because it's cringe, that's just as good. Hello. What don't you get? What do you think Opie and Anthony was? What do you think do you think when Gallagher walked out on fucking O&A, that was because they were being funny? Or do you think it was cringe? And that's funny because they said some wild shit that pissed him off, asked him about him being racist, and he walked. That's great. You want a dude to walk if you can get him to walk. Yes, Jason Bardo X, Karmic is fake and full of shit. That's fact. Beloved chatter, thank you, sir. $2. Felicia just realized she's in KB's retard rodeo. That's actually a very good point. She finally came to the conclusion that if you're on MLC, you're not there because you're talented. You're there to be used, abused, and thrown away in the trash can when he's done with you. And fair enough. I mean, it's cool. When you go on a show, enjoy the ride because the ride's about 8 seconds long. And when it's over with, you're going to be laying on the ground, crumpled up in a pile, hurting for certain. That's just how it is. That's MLC. It's a brand. Fucking enjoy the ride. I've been on there. I enjoyed the ride. It didn't hurt my feelings one bit. I got whatever. I won't even say it's a used and abused type situation. It's a willingness to go on a show where you end up being the jackass of the show. Yeah. Ray and Chad know Kevin isn't trying to advance their careers. You think? The guy that calls every fucking event that he can find of Ray going to a place, he calls the gig and asks like horrible shit. That guy's not trying to help him advance his career. Right. Yeah, Felicia, he's not trying to help you, lady. It's too late. You already sold your morals and integrity or whatever the fuck she was trying to say. That's some bullshit. Good luck with that, Felicia. You already sold out when you came on the show and told your story about Pat Dixon. Too late.
What do you have left? This is what I'm trying to tell him when I go, what happened? Did you go to the doctor? And the doctor was like, Kevin, you have high blood pressure or something. You need to not be as angry. And all these people come on and he's just like, oh, okay, whatever.
If a doctor came and said, Kevin Brennan, you have high blood pressure, you need to chill the fuck out, you'd say, go fuck yourself. You don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. Go fuck yourself, doc. I'll go find another doctor. Facts. I want to hear that conversation and see how that works out for the doctor. That
You're
would
right.
be fun. Good luck with that one.
And
You're
like,
a fucking idiot. How about you? You're a fucking idiot. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Same as it used to be, right?
Right.
I'm the part of the fan base that appreciates the show because he approaches things with common sense. This is why he's the most popular podcaster in the community, because he has the most common sense and logic out of anybody else.
Right.
So what is he doing? You got to give the crowd what they want. That's a fucking sellout. You're a sellout. What are you doing?
What a dumb bit.
Whatever.
No,
one last
a sellout. He's a sellout.
What do? You give the crowd what you want, Felicia. What a sellout. No way. I mean, you would foster more people for your crowds by fucking, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the last thing he is a sellout. He told the entire comedy community they can go fuck themselves. I want nothing to do with you. Tina Fey, fucking Louis C.K., every last one of you motherfuckers can go fuck yourselves. That's pretty much Kevin Brennan's attitude towards stand-up comedians at this point. And that was a long time ago, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. I mean, you don't get it, bitch. Maybe she is just catching on to that fact now, but yeah, she's hopeless. But all these comedians that hang on to MLC are hopeless. That's why they're on MLC. They just, maybe Chad knows it. I think maybe Chad, do you think, beloved Chatter, do you think Chad figured it out and that's the same thing? He's kind of in that loop right now. I would be curious. I'm asking Pat right now, is Felicia on pills or alcohol? Maybe I should just call him.
Yeah, get him on.
He might be live. He might be live, though. I'll try to be nice. Call me if you're available. How's that? On air. Warning.
Thing before we get sorry, is he a genius? Is Kevin Brennan a genius? Or
no, it's the fucking same old method it's always been, dude. Like, there's nothing magical about it. You get two knuckleheads on the show, and that's pretty much the formula.
Or a fucking idiot? Is he so much of a genius that he's trying to set me up for success? To be like, no, here's my way of supporting you by doing this, and then you do this, and then you're gonna make money on the back end too. How am I gonna fucking make money on the back end? How? Like, I'm not a part. I don't.
Yeah, too much, man. Come on,
she's in her feels. Yeah, the ship sailed for the morals and integrity. Just go make the money now, dumb. That's all there is to it. It's. He's about to go live.
Did he give you an answer? Come on, Pat Dixon.
I know. Yeah, he's going live right now. He's going live on Censored. I forgot about that show.
I have a podcast. There's no way for me to do that. So if people Google my name, this is the shit that comes up. This is the shit that comes up. He doesn't work clubs.
Yeah, so she's been doing this for a year and a half now, talking about a relationship with Pat Dixon, and when they Google her name, that's what comes up. When they Google Ray, Franklin Sheckler comes up. When they Google Chad, the fucking all this horrible shit comes up. Guess what? You sold your soul when you came into the Dabbleverse, and that's just how it works, dude. Like, there is no in between, motherfuckers.
And you know what's great? Pat getting his channel back on YouTube, and then she is kind of exiting now. Really, you know what I'm saying? She kind of in a way was a great karma, you know.
CarmicX.
Anymore. I do. I still have a future in comedy, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not. I have things that I can do. He's done. So how does that benefit me in any way? If you're a genius and this is how you're trying to set me up for success, how does that benefit me in any way?
Do you personally?
That's funny. I was thinking about doing that live on air. Thanks for doing it. Beloved Chatter, when I checked Google Trends, when you search her name, nothing comes up. Yeah, that's right, because nobody knows who the fuck Felicia Gillespie is. That's a fact.
I'm sorry, Felicia.
No. I was saying, like, okay, that's the end of it.
Yeah, she has no credits. She's never been in anything. She opens for a handful of people. I'm guessing because she's probably a mediocre fucking funny person, and she's a female. And nowadays, when you do a comedy gig, you need a female. You need females. So that's probably mainly the thing that gets her fucking opening gigs. My guess.
Do you feel there's any parallels with the way Kevin Brennan has treated Ray compared to how he treated you tonight? Do you feel the parallels? Because you're working.
No.
I mean, you're a working comedian.
She doesn't get it.
Wow.
Do you? She totally thinks she's different than Ray DeVito.
Yeah,
that says a
that's
lot.
sorry. That is sorry, man.
She has no idea. Actually, Ray is way above her. And Ray goes on to MLC just to try to chill Kevin out. You know what I mean?
Right,
like he does not want to go on there. He mainly goes on there just to like. He's like, hey, Kevin, how's it going, buddy, old pal? Please stop calling my gigs and fucking with me. Like that is mainly where he's at with Kevin. Please quit picking on me, Kev. Please.
Look at her.
Please. Yeah, she thinks she's not. She doesn't know she's the female Ray. She has no idea.
Right.
I love it.
Well, that's a brutal feeling the moment you realize.
Indeed.
And Ray wants to care about his gig work as well, and he feels
I can't even go into Ray because
if you want, please.
Go into Ray. Ray is like a whole. Oh my God, Ray is like. I can't even go into. No, I don't think so. He can view me as a female Ray DeVito all he wants. He's completely wrong.
Hit the
follow button, you cowards.
Enemas go in your mouth. All right, they go in your mouth.
Enemas go in your mouth, folks. Just remember that. Ray is funny. Felicia is not funny. I at least laugh at fucking Ray, man. He's a goofy character. It is hard to watch his. It's hard to watch the podcast now.
Yeah, it is. It is rough.
But Ray's funny, man, in his own way. I just don't like how he repeats shit all the time.
What do you mean? Stuff that you shared with them or the same
No,
show?
no, how he repeats what he says on his shows.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got a little bit of Joey C. It's pretty late in the evening here. We're almost 3 hours in as it is. So maybe we should just do a couple little snippets from Steel Toe and call it a night, I guess. I got a couple short ones from Steel Toe. That probably take us about 10 minutes and call it a night.
All right.
I like it. All right.
Van Sciver, a picture of his.
So you remember those pictures we sent last? Ethan Van Sciver sent out last week. You remember those weird pictures of Nick with his little eyeliner and shit?
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I just seen something Aaron said today. Going live. Numero uno, Josh Danny fan going live in 30 minutes. Everybody go check him out. Right on, man. Are you go live on your own channel or someone else's? Just FYI. I'm happy to let people know where you're at. Probably an hour. I also seen Brandon Deft went live this weekend. I'm just saying, like we it does seem like there's some newer Clipper channel guys that are starting to do shows. Sounds like Numero Uno might be getting into the arena of podcasting. Good stuff. Brandon Deft went on with KarmicX with the final boss, and someone else went on with him. I know 3 guys were on there with him.
Liam?
I don't think it was Liam. No. I can't remember who, but yeah.
Dr. Hardy.
Nah, I can't remember, man. Wasn't them. All right, let's finish it up here. We got Steel Toe talking about the fucking infamous picture with the eyeliner on Nick Rekieta and April and yeah, there we go. God damn. How could I forget that? Yeah, it was Joey C. Joey C, the final boss, and Brandon Deft were on with KarmicX. It was kind of a weird lineup. What does Joey C and KarmicX have in common?
Joey C and KarmicX have in common? What do they have
Hatred
in
of
common?
the quad. Hatred of the Quadfather.
Oh, okay.
They fucking hate me, and well deserved.
Locals that don't know it, I don't know.
They're that also. Yes, that's true as well. Both things can be true at the same time.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yes.
All right, let's hear about it.
That's how you sell it. Nick sent Ethan Van Sciver a picture of his harem, right? And Ethan Van Sciver released it publicly, and everybody was making fun of it. And Nick got mad that Ethan Van Sciver shared the photo, and Ethan was like, I'm going to share the photo. Like, if you send me photos, I'm sharing them. That's what I do. It's just funny that Nick pressed like really hard for a case to be made against me for sharing photos that you're anyway. Well, he released that, and Ethan Van Sciver
anyway, you know, it's exactly the same.
I don't
a picture
think
of
so.
3 people with clothes on, or sending a nude photo to Gino right in the middle of a
What
podcast.
a dipshit.
Totally exactly the same thing, you know?
He thinks there's justification. What a dildo.
Exactly. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd you do that? Oh, that Jesus Christ, that's funny. I clicked on it, and this is exactly what it is. The pictures. That's funny.
Nice.
I did not even intend for that, but yeah, there's the pictures. We're referring to. That is kind of funny though, man. I didn't even intend that. I was looking at a different page about something else, and that.
Hey, you know what? Aaron should have been found not guilty. He shouldn't have. Look, you get some side boob on Kayla right there. She's proud of them ta-tas.
Well, he has. Oh, you know what? Maybe Ethan Van Sciver needs to get a little bit of revenge porn on him.
Because I'm seeing it right there. And if you guys look close at home, you can see a little bit of nip.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Nipsey.
That's right. All right, get back to that. But yeah, so that tasteful picture is exactly the same as the revenge porn, right? Nude picture.
It's like, well,
Nude
isn't that
butthole.
like a really cool thing? And I'm like, bro, I was there. No, it isn't. It's full of like fucking cocaine and drama, and it's fighting constantly, and it's drug addict. Like, everyone has this idea of like drugs, like it's like Scarface and it's party. It's not. Try being around coke addicts. It's drama. It's fighting. It's neglecting children. It's no. Let me tell you, EVS. I don't know if you have like these comic book guys are weird. A lot of them have this 14-year-old middle schoolers idea of like getting laid or sex or whatever. It's like I've been around the block. Many.
Okay, so comic book guys are all the same. They don't get laid. I mean, I can believe that about guys like KarmicX, but I would imagine guys like Eric July are probably mopping up the puss, or what's his name? Sven, that Sven guy. I have a feeling that dude gets laid a lot. Whatever. I get a feeling that they're not all nerds, but probably most of them are. He's probably not wrong, but guess what, Aaron? You're a fucking nerd too. So the hair is on point today. How do you like that hair, dude?
Yeah, that's looking good. Look how it's parted. It's like kind of got a part in the middle, don't it?
Oh yeah, he's always done a part in the front. Yeah, that's why it's a tarantula, dude.
Yeah, that's looking good today. Johnny looking. Look at him.
He
Nice
looks
straight line.
angry.
He is angry, that little fucker.
He's like, stop talking about Nick, you fucking idiot. I think that's what he's thinking.
Times in my day. So like that kind of shit doesn't impress me. I can tell you, EVS, from personal experience, I had it. It's fucking dreadful. It's awful. Nick's like, I just wanted to show him the picture to show that it was wacky and crazy fun. It's like, no, it wasn't. No. And then somebody showed the picture of the mugshot, and they're like, "Really? Was it crazy fun? Was it fun? Was it cool?" No, it's fucking terrible. It is not a preferable way to live. That's for sure. Approachable says, "Wait, being a coke addict is all drama and fighting. So you're saying you're still 3/4 drug addict? Hey, what are you talking about? I drink your cum."
That's right. You do. Actually, I do have that Johnny breakdown. We're going to watch that too. It's a fucking short one.
Yeah, let's see that. I have not seen it yet.
But before we do that, we got this other just quick clip. Let's do this one.
Kind of funny to see the guy who orchestrated the whole thing and the guy who basically used the situation to try and exact his revenge, to see that he's now sending people photos without all of those people's permission. Like,
so he doesn't have his wife's permission to send out clothed pictures. He doesn't have they're not nudes. What the fuck is this retard talking about? Jesus, dude.
He doesn't
I
know.
swear.
He's broken, son of a bitch. Broken.
No matter what, like it's clouding his judgment to the point where he can't even make it like a relevant argument. That is the dumbest shit of all time. Sending clothed pictures is not the same as revenge porn. Dummy.
Between Nick Requena and Pat Mountain, they have pretty much fucking destroyed this guy. He'll never be the same.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he talks about this shit every day. Yeah, Johnny's bored again. Okay.
Nick, the guy who orchestrated the whole text message thing against me, the pushing the charges and everything, and the guy who's been like running it the entire time.
Look how interesting
it's kind
he
of
is.
funny that now we find out he's been sending pictures of, multiple people without their permission to Ethan Van Sciver and people like that. It's kind of interesting. He was very morally against that. It hurt him very
Holy
badly.
shit.
He was very upset about it. But now he's sending photos of people without their permission to Ethan Van Sciver to feel like a
That's ironic, don't you think? No, it's not ironic. It's very not ironic. It's not ironic at all, as a matter of fact. Great points, guys. Great points. They're winning the argument with thoughts like that, right?
Right. But not the war, damn it.
All right. And of course, this happened last week. Our poor little buddy Johnny falling apart. Just like KarmicX, we got another one of these guys that cries on stream multiple times. Johnny is a little crybaby bitch, just like our buddy KarmicX. What's with all these guys crying on stream like little cunts? I forget what day this happened, but it was like Thursday or Friday last week. Little Johnny, he's having a real tiff on his own stream. This is my Juneteenth screen.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Have you heard of I think they're called sheath underwear? It's got a pouch for each ball individually. And
Whoa. She's not an ex-dude, is she?
What gave you that impression?
She's talking about sheath underwear, putting her balls in a pouch.
Oh, well, I mean, I got that.
Listen to the words coming out of her mouth. Listen, I had not actually listened to that part of this. Let's hear it.
fair enough. Have you heard of I think they're called sheath underwear? It's got a pouch for each ball individually, and or your balls separate from your dick and your legs, rather.
I'm not doing a show. We're
You
done.
might want to try that.
Oh.
Are you?
Oh, yeah, okay. So maybe he's just finding out she's a ex-male, and he's out of there. Is that what happened?
I don't know, but it sounds good. We're running with it.
All right, let's hear this again.
Balls separate from your dick and your legs, rather.
I'm not doing a show. We're done.
You might want to try that. Are you okay?
No,
Yeah?
I
Okay.
fell and I made a mess because I spilled the water I was trying to bring over here, and I have had it with my body today. I can't fucking do a show anymore. I need to turn this off and go. So
All right.
that's
All right.
what
You
I'm
guys
doing.
have
Bad body. My body's not good. It's bad. I totally I'm with you there, Johnny. I understand bad body syndrome. I too get bad body syndrome. It's a shame, bud. But don't cry. Things will get better. Oh wait. Shit. Maybe not. Maybe that's not necessarily the case when you have MS, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it's good news.
The improvement.
Look at that stop right there. That's great.
That's probably how he feels about Aaron too when he talks about Nick. And,
yeah.
Why?
Fucking do a show anymore. I need to turn this off and go. So
All right.
that's
All right.
what
You
I'm
guys
doing.
have a great one. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Fucking sorry. I don't. Fuck it. Whatever. I make like $20 to do this stupid thing. I can't do this.
Yeah.
Fucking screw this.
Oh my God.
Shut up. And sleep with me. Come on. Why won't you sleep with me? Shut up. And sleep with me.
Why don't you sleep with me?
Sad. That's just
I
sad.
think. All right, I can't find the clip. I know he talked about it the next day or something. It's not that interesting. That was interesting. Watching him cry. Okay. Very sad.
Okay.
Poor little Johnny. Poor little Johnny.
I don't feel bad.
Why not? I don't get it. Why don't you feel bad?
Well, I just don't. I don't feel bad for Johnny. He should leave there.
You're not good. Just leave. Just leave, Johnny.
Get the fuck out, Johnny.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. We do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us and watching the show.
Yes.
Yeah. What it is the trimester, the third trimester for Johnny. Yeah. So what he said was he had a red water, and he spilt it everywhere. And I know the dude does have to move. Yeah. G-Rob. Nothing spoils dick and ball talk with your girlfriend more than crying. That's not a good look. When your lady starts talking about dicks and balls, and you should be like joining in the conversation, and you hop in and go, I'm out of here. My body.
Big
not a good
boy.
look.
Don't cry. They don't.
Not a good look, folks. It's not a good look. It's not good. But yeah, thank you guys all very much for coming out. Honk, where can people find you? Check out your channel.
Right here, right down below. Come back and see us Wednesday, guys. We'll be back here at the same bad time, same bad channel, bringing you the entertainment that you have come fond of.
Fond. Yeah, come back and fondle us. That's right.
Fondle us.
If you're fond of us, fondle us. You know where to find us, and you know where to find you know where to find Honk right there, Twitter and YouTube.
Yep.
I know Honk is super busy on fucking Twitter all the time.
Oh yeah, all the fucking no shit.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.